Boop, 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 boop. Yay, here we go. Let's get you going. Low as I can physically make it. I'm going to do... There you go. There we go. And now I send to everywhere. Yep. Recognize that I'm live now. I hate that it never like shows that you're live easily. Share. Copy link. Yay. Boop. Setting up stream. Setting up stream. Boop. Boop. Yeah. There's the first one. And then I go to you. And you there. And then where else am I going? Rendog for shameless plugs. I'm gonna share here as well. Bip, bip. Alright, I think that's everywhere in the Discords. I really wish there was like a button I could do that would like send it out to everywhere. But that just doesn't happen. And then I need a blue sky. Cool. Alright, I think that's everywhere. And now I check my stream to make sure I'm actually there.
It's everywhere. And now... I check my screen to make sure I'm actually there.
Okay, I am there, and I'm like coming through stream as well. I hope, when people get in, do tell me that you are actually hearing everything and all that jazz. So. Shit. Turn my own volume a little bit down. Boop. Alright. I think there's sufficient enough moss growth for the moment. Cool. Alright. Woo. Actually starting now. Woo. Hello, it's me, Salt, or Salty, or Saltenzy, for Salty for various reasons. I'm a branding nightmare. And here we are on BunchaSquares. Now, we're starting over here at my moss farm and creeper farm and eventually other farms. Because stuff occurred. There was a prank that occurred, and I ended up showing up like right in the middle of said prank to be like, what are you doing? Why are you what is happening? Specifically, it was Little Bird and Cloudsy doing something. So I proceeded to mentally forget whatever I saw and decide, oh, I'm just going to see it when I stream tomorrow. So that's what we're starting off with today, is seeing whatever this prank was, and then we will be continuing with ocean prep. I have done a little bit off camera, so I think we're almost at the stage where we've got everything partitioned by depth, so woo. But first, let's go and see what on earth they did. I should actually unmute because I have no idea what fully has occurred. I know there was something above my base, but I don't know if there's anything in my base either. Oh. Yeah. Hi, Emmett. Hi, buddy. So I'm not sure if I've explained on camera before, but I named him Emmett because I was listening to Legally Blonde when I found him, and that's the name of the male lead. But Emmett is also the name of a character in the Lego movie, so... yeah, everything is awesome works. Oh god, there's other signs. There's... Slep? What a... Veu? Veu? What are you... What have you done? I shall pass. I have expected that to say darn. Hello. I am trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. What? Why is there a block missing? That shouldn't be missing. Oh, no. Wait. What? Huh? You... Slice? What does... What? What? I am confused. I have confused. Yes, this is relatively purple. Did they just note down what everything what? How? I am not understanding these signs. I do see that. Yes, that's glowing. Yeah, the torches glow. What? Bankruptcy? Bankruptcy? What? Why? I don't understand. Yes, this is a chest. Oh, by the way, I finally decided to put some green over the roof of this. I've got to do like bushiness. Oh. What does that say? I can't read that with my bushy texture. What does that say? Leaf. Okay, of course it does. Well, I knew there were... Yeah, that's a wall. I knew there were signs and everything, but like... I think there's something else that I saw first, which... Are there any signs up here first? No, it doesn't look it. What? What are you? Oh god. I can't land on anything, apparently. Why is... You didn't light it up! They didn't light it up! The only reason I can see on here is because I accidentally have my full light on. Like, without it, it's this dark. My god. What does it say? I got bored of placing, so pretend the sheep was full of this. So it's just a giant sheep of light gray wool. Okay. The tail has been centered as well. What the... I thought this was going to be like a Borg cube when I first saw it. Huh. Huh. know what? I'm just gonna go and like actually bother them about it. Not in like a mean way, just like a. Wow, just wow. Where are they? Oh, they're here. Hi. Little bird. Oh, little bird. Hi, little bird. You didn't make that the group open, so I couldn't hear you if you were directly by me.
Okay, he can hear us. We're good.
That's good.
So, why the sheep?
He's asking me questions. I shall not answer them.
Well, it wasn't directed directly at you, little bird. Cloudsy, why the sheep?
Oh no!
He's in the group.
You do know I'm in here!
Wait, you're in the group?
Yes!
He's in the group.
Do you not see the icons?
That's why I was giggling.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I didn't see it at all. That's really funny. I feel dumb now. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away very quickly.
Where are you two, anyway? Like, I know you're on the map. I see you on the map.
Oh.
Located
yeah.
somewhere.
Okay. I just saw you. Hello.
Oh, you
Hi.
did?
Hi, Cloudsy.
It's-
Hello.
I don't think he's seen me yet.
I'm directly behind you, dude!
Can't even find you. Where is little birdie?
She's over down here.
Am I?
Is there a way to increase the distance of which you can see players before they disappear?
I think there's like a server setting for that.
Is it a server thing or?
I
Probably,
see your
yeah.
guys' name tags, but you don't see me.
Oh, hi!
I don't see either of you.
I see her. Hi!
Wait, how did you see me? I was crouching.
Free cam!
I just
Cheating.
You said you were hidden and I couldn't see your name tag, so I was like, oh, if I was her, I would totally dig down.
Oh,
And I looked under and you were just right there.
Yep. So you like sheep, right? Your favorite.
I mean, sheep are
Absolute
fine.
favorite.
Sheep are okay. I mean, like, I like this sheep. This sheep is nice.
I mean, that's the one we were copying.
Oh,
right?
you were copying a sheep
Can't you
from
tell?
life. You were copying a sheep
tell?
from life. Yes.
Yeah, it's so realistic.
Yes. This is
Absolutely most realistic.
this is so accurate.
Uh-huh. I know. Cloudsy did the face. It's wonderful.
Yes,
Best face
you.
I've ever seen on a sheep.
This is the most accurate sheep ever made.
Best sheep
Birdie.
on the planet, hands down.
I totally didn't see it and think, flint and steel, please.
Did you see the tail?
I saw the tail. The tail is out of alignment.
No. Well, that's a shame.
It
I think it's
is.
pretty accurate.
They don't have curly tails though.
Did you see the signs?
I did see some of the signs. I think there's
in the-
probably more if you hid one underneath my my stone cutter. I'm pretty sure you probably have hid more, so I'm gonna have to go through and find those.
Well, expect
Well-
them to haunt you for a minute.
What was the impetus for the signs exactly?
You'll never know.
No, I mean, like, what is your thought process? Like,
You'll never know.
No, but like I'm curious.
True
Like what?
magicians never share their secrets.
This isn't magician. This is what is your mind? What
Are
is
you
your
sure?
mindscape? How does your mindscape work?
Birdie.
You missed
That's
an
how it
amazing comedy thing right here, by the way, on the stairs.
Why?
Come to my base. Oh God,
Oh, okay.
do you have a sign on the water thing?
Would you like to know how many there are?
Maybe.
Would you like to know over 30?
There are over 30. Okay, I know what the
Yep.
count is. But like you said, you shall not pass. But the thing you should put on the other side of the sign is damn it.
I don't swear, my dude.
Oh, darn it.
That would work. I think that was like one of the only references. Nope, there were 2 references.
Well, yeah, I mean this is a Lego movie reference.
Uh-huh.
So
It's gonna take you a while to find them all.
see like I could easily just watch your stream back
Oh, yeah, you could.
and see where all of them are to get all
But
of them.
if you
so
don't,
no
you will
worries.
never find them all. Ever.
I mean, I can just freak out.
Like, if you don't watch the stream, you will never find them. If you watch the stream, you'll find them. But if you don't, it won't be found.
Oh, okay.
It will be the end of the server before you find them all.
I mean, I wouldn't
And
be
I think we're glad
surprised.
that.
Did you go all the way down?
No.
Okay.
I did
So I haven't
not
been
reach this
down.
level.
I haven't been down in the mines for a while, so I have no idea.
I have no idea where your mine entrance is. I never went
Oh.
down any of the water columns.
Well, they're down the water columns.
Oh. Okay, well that would explain it.
Oh, Cloudsy left. Why did Cloudsy leave the group?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think Cosby said something.
Yeah. Sorry, this takes a while.
This is why you press shift at the same time.
Yeah, but it would be faster if I did a drop, but I don't trust a drop because a drop is way too easy for someone to trap.
Oh, I always use drops.
Yeah. But yeah. Directly above here is an ancient city. Birdie.
Sorry, I had something IRL pop up for a second, so I had
No worries.
to stop for a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
Directly above here is a massive ancient city, so...
Oh, nice. That
Yay
would
for-
be easy to trap.
Indeed.
Saying that for no reason in particular.
Yes, I'm totally not saying it for anything. Hot Dog Man,
Uh-huh.
good to see you in stream. Woo. Haven't seen you in forever, dude.
This isn't a subtle threat or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that.
Of course not.
No. Anyway, dude, good luck finding all the signs.
Thank you. Good luck with whatever you're doing today. I am continuing on...
Trying to figure out where Cloudsy put bamboo in my house. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why did they put bamboo in your house?
I have no idea why he surrounded my house with bamboo. He thought it was funny. Which it was.
I mean, fair enough. I will be continuing on with ocean drain prep, so yay.
Alright.
I've got a lot of moss to place.
Enjoy that. Also,
you-
I did go minorly crazy while writing the signs, so expect
Cool.
the unexpected.
Bye.
Bye.
Fun. I exit group. Oh, hey, Cloudsy. What's up, Cloudsy? 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 Wait, Cloudsy, what? What? How do you disappear like that? I don't get how people disappear like that so easily. Like, look, he's not anywhere. But he's directly in... Oh, there you are. How do you disappear so quickly? You're muted! Anyway, Hot Dog Man, I've been great. Cloudsy? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, he purled. Why did he purl? I have no idea how Cloudsy exists. No idea whatsoever. Anywho, we are going to be draining a bit of the ocean. We're going to be continuing prep for draining of the ocean today. This island I'm on is one where I worked off camera to do a little bit of partitioning. So woo for that. Oh wait, no. This island I actually did get on camera. Where I got off camera. Oh no, I think I got both actually. This is also where I got a little bit of that done. And the last remaining sections are this section right here. Which is all mostly connected to the coast, so it will be easy-ish to partition. So that's all good. And I'm pretty sure this is so minorly above the 10 that it is within keeping that I don't actually get rid of it. So I think that one's area is fine. It's just this stuff that I need to mainly change. But everything there is good. Everything past there is all too shallow. So, and there's like this little bit here, but it's not enough to actually partition off. All this connected stuff partitioned. That little bit isn't small enough, isn't enough to get partitioned off. And then there's a little section over here that I think is too shallow that I will need to partition off. Yeah, this is way too shallow, so there's a bit here that I will need to do. So all in all, there's only 2 sections left that I need to do direct partitioning of. And then once those partitions are done, then the remaining area I am denoting into draining strips. So I can actually get the flying machines made, drain some strips, and actually get this whole drain started. Woo. Now, it might end up being that I drain some of these partitions first. It might be that I end up draining more of the strips first. I'm not sure which I'm gonna do. I might do a combo of both. I haven't figured out my exact methodology yet. But I need to work out last final adjustments on flying machines and everything. So, woo, yay for that. But yeah, sit back, relax. We gonna be placing moss for a little bit. And of course, the moment I try and do things, people always message me on like every single media. Because of course they do. Has chat actually been updating? Okay. Yeah, it has. Cool. Alright. I'm going to boop, boop, boop. Boop. Ba 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 ba. Let us get to draining. Well, get to wall building. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so this is 10. Oh my god, do you see what I see? I see a singular kelp that has persisted. This kelp has managed to persist, and it shall not actually continue to persist, because how dare it? This is gonna drop that sand, yep. Ooh, perfect. This is exactly at the space it needs to be. I'm willing to go have it be a little bit off, especially on the full edges, because like I know it's not going to be fully there. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Got the world map to where I need it to be. Let's get this marked out at 10 deep first, and then actually fill in the bridge. Oh, another kelp that survived. And seagrass that survived. Ugh. There's always going to be that few bits and stragglers. And this is a big gap, but like, I kind of want to make sure that we get everything. What are they saying? They're not understanding each other. More seagrass. No. I place serious limit on there being seagrass. Okay, this is at 10 deep. So I need to go to this border, this border. I think that works. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa. Okay. Let's see, where else does this need to go? This needs to continue this way. Ooh, we're up to 4 viewers now. Woo, welcome in. Do tell me, is the music good? Is all the sounds good? All of that jazz. Actually type in chat so I know you exist. Oh. I hit something. Oh. I need to cut this off somewhere. Here-ish, I think. Woo. Yay, air. I think this is 10. Hopefully this is 10. Yes, it is. I can easily provide you bamboo. I will meet y'all in spawn. Looks like we're doing a bit of a detour for a moment. Oh, I love Trident Flight. Yep. Ooh, nope. Okay, I need to actually direct myself in the right direction. And I am way too high. I am so going to hit something. I'm so going to hit something. I'm so going to hit something. Oh, there are the clouds. Okay. I am easily high enough. Why are they going this way? Where are they going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are they going places that I'm not...
Did I take spawn a bit too literally?
Yes, this is too literally. I meant spawn town, not spawn itself. Okay. Come to my house. Come to my house over near the river, okay?
Hello.
Hello. Did you needed bamboo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, feel free to harvest from mine.
Oh,
Oh.
awesome. Thank you. This is going to be great. Thank you very much.
Why did you need bamboo?
Oh, well,
You don't need to know. Not for you.
We were just...
Okay, so you're doing something to redacted on the server.
Yes. The question is who's redacted.
Yeah.
This is the good question. Who is redacted? Who is redacted? Ooh, Bub's in the chat. Hello, Bub. Good to have you in.
We appreciate the bamboo donation.
You are welcome for the bamboo donation. Though I would rather the bamboo donation be like a payment thing, which I would very much accept, with pulling up my stream into another tab and muted so that I have more viewers, so I'm more... YouTube views this as a better stream, so people show up.
I think that would kill my computer right now. I can
Cloudsy?
open multiple tabs at once.
That's fine, Birdie. That's entirely fine, Clancy. Come on, man.
Or pressuring.
I know you have a good computer, man. Yay! Hello, Cloudsy in chat.
You have been paid.
I might have even more bamboo in my actual house. Hold on. Let's see where
Really?
I stored it all.
You mute, Cloudsy?
Do you keep muting yourself? Because I feel like you keep muting yourself.
There might be a reason for it. Or it could just be Cloudsy's trying to act weird.
Oh, here,
Which is
Cloudsy.
fair.
Okay, you could take some of it, not all of it. I still need like a few stacks of bamboo on hand at any given time, dude.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Are you
I am sure
absolutely
about
positive?
that. I am positive, okay?
Darn. Okay. Your house is cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Looks nice.
I am very much proud of it.
It's very nice. Really good.
Yeah.
Alright, is that enough? Can we go back to my area? Are we good? I'm taking that as a yes. See,
I
Salty?
don't... Cloudsy, why won't you speak?
Silence talks volumes.
It's not working. No, we can't hear you.
No.
You keep hitting mute or something.
Yeah, we haven't been able to hear you this whole time. Reminds me of the first time I logged on.
Okay, now we're getting like a sound from the sound icon
Hello?
from you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you're back.
Hello.
How long have I been quiet for?
I was trying to talk to you when you like showed up at my house and like went away for some random reason, but you didn't say anything, so I couldn't understand why you were doing anything.
For me, you've been muted since you entered the house.
Oh, that's been ages.
I just thought you were being
No.
quiet on purpose to just be silly or something.
No, I was talking all this time.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
heard
yeah.
an actual like the sound of something plugging in. So did you accidentally unplug your mic?
No, I pressed mute on YouTube, and then that's probably when it started. I didn't plug anything in. I just went on my voice chat settings.
Oh, that makes sense.
Went on to select microphone and pressed my select the correct microphone.
Yeah.
I don't know why it stopped working though. That's a bit weird.
Did you use mute as an actual mute key, or did you go to the
Yeah,
YouTube video? Yeah, that's the
pressed
problem. Mute keys always mute everything that you have it possibly set to. But if you wanted to mute a YouTube video without muting everything else that you're dealing with, you go to the YouTube video and physically click the mute icon. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very technologically sound.
Well, I'm glad I knew exactly what the problem was, so I could actually solve
lucky,
that, so
yeah.
you can stop being weirdly silent and think we're ghosting you directly.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
it was funny though.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we do have enough bamboo
Okay.
now.
Let's go then.
Yeah, we'll see you soon,
Bye.
I'm sure. Goodbye.
I don't like the town of that soon! They're gonna do things, and I don't like it. Either way. It's raining, so I get the joy of tridenting through the world. And full bright, so y'all can actually see under the water with me. And where were we? We were about here or so. I think this will be a straight enough shot all the way over. Yep, looks like it. I can just do a straight shot right over. Everyone and their mother is texting me today. For honestly no reason. Can I finish off this line before... Another one! There cannot be any more kelp in this ocean. Hi, Drown. Alright, I think that was the quickest partitioning job layout I could probably ever see occurring. So yay for that. Now actually getting the full wall in, that's going to be a bit. I wonder, is she going to join me, or is she going to join Birdie and Cloudsy? Who knows? More ocean prep. Oh, y'all have a group going. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
That's the first thing I did is I looked at our group. You do know you echo right now, right?
Me?
I have chat now.
Yeah, you echo every now and then.
Me, Dice, or Birdie?
I hear Birdie
Oh,
echo.
wait. Is it
Hi.
through Birdie?
Because I've noticed that there was an echo through Birdie.
Okay, that's weird because yesterday I heard you echoing, but it was only you.
Am I echoing right now?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Am
I hear a little
Hi.
echo.
Huh. I'm surprised that there's any amount of echo because my stream is... The stream that I have up is muted.
So, now I'm definitely gonna echo.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Whatever
That's
someone
very
did
weird
made
hearing
me
myself.
very weird.
Now that was obviously noticeable that time.
Yeah.
Oh no, I only mentioned it to help. I guess I made things way worse.
No, you're
Am I
fine.
No, you're fine.
Gosh dang it.
Oh my...
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, how are you, Dice?
Okay.
I have been bored all day.
You... All day? Why weren't you on here playing Minecraft then?
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, now you're here playing Minecraft, so yay.
And Minecraft's more fun with friends.
Indeed.
Am I still echoing, guys?
No.
No, it is actually all fine. You're just a little bit quiet.
Why am I quiet?
It might be my settings. Who knows? I will adjust the volumes.
I do change. I have a large amount of inflection, so I change volume very easily.
No worries.
Is my mic ever quiet?
It is very rare that you're quiet, Cloudsy.
Oh really?
Yes.
I've probably already adjusted my settings. If you were quiet, I'd let you know.
Okay.
I get very frustrated when I can't hear people.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is just frustrating to not be able to hear somebody.
Why are
It
you?
really is.
Dice, have you seen the sheep?
No.
I saw it before I had to go, but I didn't see it after that.
It's a wonderful work of art.
It
I
is.
can check it out.
It certainly is a work.
I find it funny when you're mentioning this and you guys are at Sheepmaster's place.
Are we at Sheepmaster's place?
Yes.
I didn't know who Faces was.
They haven't been on in a bit. I should really check in with them.
See if they're okay.
Yeah. I mean, life happens for everybody, so, like, no
Sure.
worries, but, like, just
Is that
not hearing
GSM?
it. Yes.
Yeah.
The labeled shulker I have, Fozzie, was from Schumacher.
Oh, really?
Like one of the first days I logged on.
Yeah, because you joined around the same time, in the same batch that they joined.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I'm fairly
I thought
certain,
they
yeah.
joined when I joined.
Yeah, I thought they
Or-
joined prior.
I
'Cause
never
they-
remember
I joined
anymore.
at the same time as.
Looks like a creeper
Lunar,
exploded
I
the
think?
sheep
I
a
don't
little.
remember.
They
Yeah,
they
because
came
they didn't
when
light it up.
so it worked. That was the plan.
This
Well,
wasn't
no.
intentional at all, as in it was 100% fully intentional, and that was what we were wanting.
You know,
I know I gave you more wool than this.
TSM and I joined
We put
from
it
the
in
Guardians.
Hmm.
From that lot.
Right.
Test. Yeah, I was after that.
I joined about a year ago now.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. I don't know how long ago I joined, but it was a while. Do you remember, probably? Because you were the one who told me.
Again, I don't. There have been like at least 2 or 3 waves of getting new people in.
Mhm.
I think Birdie is what you were in second wave, and Cloudsy was in first wave.
Okay.
What
so-
wave would you count me in?
You were already in. You were already in the server at start, and then you just weren't here for a bit.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I had to focus on IRL job, and that was hard to do with, focusing on another server too.
Which is entirely understandable. So we were like, oh, okay, no worries, Dice. We will see you when you get back. And now you're back. So yay.
Yay. I don't think I was really active until... I don't know what you call it. Wave of, I
Until
wasn't
you
really
just-
active until, like, Lamara came on.
Yeah.
That's about the time I joined as well.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Little Birdie's a new member, in that sense.
Kind
So
of.
I was on before Little Birdie. I active before Little Birdie too. Okay. Huh.
You have a copy? Yes, you do have it. Why do you have my silver box?
Why wouldn't they?
Because I thought I had it in my inventory.
Are you sure?
Well, I was wrong. It wasn't in my inventory. Yeah.
Birdie, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Are you more like generic bird, or is there like a specific bird one should think of?
You see, I had people asking me this question yesterday. If it has anything to do with the scavenger hunt, my icon does look like a cardinal. However, it is a fantasy bird. I made up the bird species.
Okay, so the generic vibe of songbird is sufficient.
Yeah. I mean, my preferred bird is it doesn't exist, Phoenix. Because there are several aspects of me that I really relate to with that. But I did hear that it's possible that I was used in the scavenger hunt. I'm not sure though. With cardinal specifically. But yeah, my icon looks like a cardinal.
Yeah.
It's not, but it looks like one.
Okay, okay. I have a challenge for you, a challenge build for you.
Okay.
Birdie.
Yep.
Okay. Have you ever watched A Bug's Life?
Yeah?
Yep.
You know where I'm going with this.
Nope.
In the movie Bug's Life, they made a giant fake bird out of twigs.
Ow. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Specifically,
you
I
to
believe
remake
it's
that.
a robin species that's native to California. They make that out of leaves, and they use that to scare the grasshoppers.
I thought it was
And-
more
Are you
twigs
asking
than
me
leaves.
to build that?
Yeah,
I mean,
I will pass.
I see.
who knows? You might get the urge to make organics, and you want to do some organic birds.
Pretty
And-
sure I won't.
I mean, who knows? You might eventually, though.
This is true. You don't know when inspiration is gonna strike.
Yeah,
You
but I'm
never
definitely
know.
not going to build something from Bug's Life.
Yeah.
That is also partially because I am biased against Bug's Life. When I first watched that as a kid, I really hated it. And so,
Why?
because I was a child who hated Disney.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wait,
What
it
child
wasn't
hates Disney?
It wasn't
one.
Disney. It was a Pixar film.
Well, it's part of the company.
It wasn't
Yeah.
at the time.
Well, by the time I watched it, it was.
They became a conglomerate.
Yep. And also, I don't know why, but I just had, it wasn't even to do with Disney, the company. As a child, I just hated all Disney films and Pixar films just because. I don't know why.
You know, Pixar made several things to despite Disney at some point. Biggest example, Shrek.
It's not a thing anymore. I don't care either way anymore. It was just at the time.
Okay, you need to give it another chance.
I probably won't give that one another chance, but I've given other things.
Okay, like, what I'm reading from this is whatever, like, the impetus for that hatred was probably instigated by spite at some point, which
Oh, yeah,
basically
it was
means there is
100%
no
spite.
way that she would ever, like, come around to it if
Ah.
forced on her. She only would ever be able to come around to it if she willingly goes for it.
This is
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like how I hate Apple, right?
I don't know.
I like
don't
it.
know.
You're meaning the brand of computers, not Apple's 05.
Yeah, I mean the brand of computers.
Okay.
I'm just imagining you hating something like apple crisps. Just like apple crisps are the worst thing.
Well,
on
no,
the
not
planet.
liking a specific fruit is perfectly understandable. But like,
Well,
there was a person
I
that
do
we were
only
on
eat
various.
Granny apples, like to be
Fair.
honest.
Granny
So-
Smith's apples are only ever good for baking. They
I
are only ever
disagree.
good for baking. They're too tart.
I hate the red apples. I really do.
No, the red apples are designed to look appealing but taste horrible. They are designed to be to be fruit that looks appealing, and that's it.
I only eat the green one.
That's fine.
What are you
I think the
doing?
only apple varietal I actually enjoy is Honeycrisp. But Honeycrisp are expensive, so.
Ow. Oh, I need to pay attention to my health.
That would
Oh.
that would usually be a good thing, yes.
Oh, I just beat little birdie to death.
How dare you? She has fragile bones, adapted for flight. Well, actually, no. Not just adapted for flight, adapted for respiration, because the hollow bones aren't actually for flight. It's because the speed at which birds are flying means that if they were breathing like other vertebrates, they wouldn't be able to breathe normally. So they had to, like, entirely mess with their respiration system and make as many airbags as possible so that they could constantly have air.
Number
It's
one, how do you
really
know that? Number
weird.
two, that's really interesting.
It's
I like that.
really weird. Birds are dinosaurs, and that's the best possible thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so much amazingness with evolution. And it's just like, I wish more people knew about it and would gush about it, but they don't.
Where is Dice's portal?
Oh no, I am all the way back.
Okay, there's
Whoops.
some in the pits, and is there one in the ship? I'm not sure if there's one in the ship.
There's not one in the ship yet.
Okay.
I want to
Whoops.
gather some resources for interior.
You want to make a good room for the portal. You want to make an actual finished room when you put a portal in.
Yeah. I need more concrete at this point, so.
Why is
I went the opposite direction
Discord notifying me right now that Cloudsy is playing Minecraft when I'm currently in game with him?
I don't know.
Also, Cloudsy's
That
been
is not
playing
true.
Minecraft for a while.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Also, I don't know why I've barely talked to Tally this year at all. Whenever I open up Minecraft, Discord's like, "Do you want to live stream Minecraft to Tally?"
Yeah, it does that.
It's
Oh, it
so
doesn't
weird.
tell me to do that, but it tells me to live stream it to just a random
It's
voice chat.
it's
Exactly.
always Tally and Spencer, and I'm like, I DM Salty more than I DM Spencer. Why are
It's
you
almost-
telling me to DM Salty?
For me, it's almost always just random people. It's like people on like speculative evolution servers that like I never interact with like for video games ever. And it's like, why are you doing it to that person? That doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. I would not be surprised if if I'm whoever can. You know what? I never talked to Jambot. I'm friends with him on Discord. I bet I'm the person that Jambot always gets recommended to live stream to.
Hmm.
Why are you faking death messages?
I keep dying.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
I don't believe that. Not even for 3 seconds. I can hear you typing.
Lies.
Also,
my
I
gosh,
have
it's
the
true.
mod that shows the little face in chat whenever
yeah.
someone types, so I know that it's you typing it.
There's other ways to see as well.
Yeah,
Actual
like the
death
tab
messages
menu.
have a different.
Okay, if they're real, this next death will put you at 4.
Yeah, I'm not dead at least.
Oh, I was not expecting that. That was great.
Who dies getting sent to the moon anyway?
Somebody without an oxygen tank.
If you're in the April Fool's update.
Or in real life.
Oh
You're
my
dead
gosh.
if you don't have an
Where
oxygen
was that?
tank.
Where did that come from? I've just been struck by Zeus or something.
Actually, it was Dice.
Missed me.
But anyway, Cloudsy, how have you been? I haven't really talked with you much.
I've been good until Dice was threatened to kill me. No,
Okay,
I've been-
well, like, Dice threatening to kill you is just par for the course.
I've been pretty good. Just been very busy.
Yeah.
Also
But
true.
in a couple months' time, I'll be completely unbusy.
Yay.
I'm actually planning to go to VidCon this summer, and I'm super excited for it.
Ooh,
Where's
that'll be
VidCon?
fun.
It's in the U.S.
Look around.
I believe. I don't remember where in the U.S.
Probably California.
Yeah, I think it is in California, actually. But I've never gone to that kind of... I've gone to a convention before, but I've never gone to that kind of convention.
Mhm.
I previously went to, like, a Comic-Con style convention. Wasn't Comic-Con,
Yeah.
but it was that style.
I've never been
And-
to any sort of con.
That's fair.
Really?
It's really fun. You get to see a lot of people. And so I'm really, really excited.
Oh, yeah.
I got very sad when I heard that Sammy came to Colorado and didn't say anything.
When was she in Colorado?
I think it was like season 2 of Giraffe Craft. It was one
Did you
place I
know
worked
her?
every now and then too.
Did you know her back then?
Yeah. Not like IRL, no, but
I
I
don't
Good luck, I'm
always
getting a
get
trident.
excited to meet Fred.
Most people in this server is on the other side of the world to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's your fault for living.
Yeah,
not
you gotta come
in
to.
America.
Well, actually, nah. Avoid our country right now. So,
I mean, I guess Spencer, Liam, and James are closer to me than
Yeah.
most. Most of them are Scottish, though.
Yeah, that happens.
How far
Um,
away is that from you?
Uh,
what about
ooh,
butter?
200 miles, maybe?
Butter's not really actually, like, online much, though.
I'm quite far south.
That is true. Like we see butter like once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Oh, and then plus Cloudsy, there's the whole aspect of no one in your countries actually like recognizes what is a valid amount to drive or commute.
What do
Oh,
you mean?
That's more of memes, though. I don't know if that's actually accurate.
Oh, little birdie, did you see the prank I did on Tally?
Nope.
Why are you after me? I'm after Cloudsy for
I
all the
am a
fake
neutral
death.
party. I am attacking both sides.
Huh.
Oh, you're just attacking each other. Okay.
This is one shot done.
But anyway, what I was meaning is like there's like it's very regular in America to be like, oh, they're like an hour drive away. That's perfectly fine. But like,
I've driven
Oh, yeah,
for
no,
8
I get
hours
what you
to
mean.
24 hours
Yeah.
at a time before.
yeah,
Yeah, no, people. Yeah, I see what you mean now. About
yeah, because like
distances.
an hour drive away is legitimately okay within reason for a day trip.
A lot of people commute an hour to get to work.
Exactly.
That's pretty normal.
That would be horrific in England.
It's just different places.
It is hard to get a job close to where you live
Mhm.
because I want to be able to walk to work.
There's just a lot of space
Oh, that is
here,
so
so
rare.
because of that, everything is farther away. And so
This
you
is
have to
because
travel.
of what is it like? They're against grids or something.
I
when it
think
comes
it's
to
just because
making
of how
roads.
huge America is.
Okay, no,
I
like
researched it, but it's huge.
grid layouts mainly only really developed well, I mean, barring like certain ancient examples like the Indus River and like certain other and like Tenochtitlan, grid layouts rarely come up unless you've got like a city that is actively planning itself. So you have a lot of old world cities are all they form as they exist. So you get this whole spaghetti path. What was the path that all like cattle were using to get to any type of like common ground or central plaza or whatever, like that whole thing. You end up when certain cities ended up having like major disasters happening, i.e., London fires of like 1600 and everything. Then you started being like, okay, we're going to actively plan certain stuff, but like you can't plan everything out, especially when stuff's already been established. So you work with both improving the system that's there, but
You're
also
breaking through here.
keeping it as much as you can. So, yeah. But for America,
Nope.
they could just go with
Nope.
grids
Not
instantaneously
happening.
because it was all mostly new.
Yeah, that's true.
But grid system only is very much for more of a transportation oriented than a walkability oriented. Like you still have there's still a reason why most municipalities, most townships are always within 5 miles of each other, because any given person would be expected to be able to walk would be able to walk 5 miles round trip to both get from their house to center of town back to their house. That was like the expected ableness that everyone was working with, which is why, especially if you go out into rural areas of the states, towns are like 5 miles apart, but they're 5 miles apart on grid-based systems because the land was all actually like partitioned in advance.
So, how do you learn these things?
Yeah.
I just learned these things through my own interest, through watching like specific like documentaries.
Okay.
Learning
And
is
also, I have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering and a master's in transportation engineering. I work for my state's DOT. Like,
fun. Okay, can you come work for my state's DOT? That way, so the trains can get better.
I
Is
am
your
not in
infrastructure
charge
in the,
of trains in
server?
any way, shape, or form.
Would you like to be in charge of trains?
No,
My
I would
state,
not
so
like
we
to
have-
be in charge of trains. That is not where my interests lie.
Oh, okay. Well, would you at least like to move to Colorado?
No, I like Massachusetts. It's fun.
Oh,
Come to
You
England,
can
guys.
gladly move to Massachusetts.
is it
I
cheaper in
actually do want to come
Massachusetts?
to England. and
No!
I've wanted
Massachusetts
to
has one of the highest costs of living because we have some of the best policies and social rights and welfare programs around the entirety of the states, because we give a shit about people. So
I think most areas also care about people. It's just how they show it's different. But I don't know.
well, I mean, I say that, but like there's just the whole chronic issue of homelessness and housing, but like that's just like a chronic American issue, not just a Massachusetts issue. But either way, we're going to get very much into politics, and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wanna see the giant worm?
What?
Want to see the giant worm?
Sure. Cosby, isn't it late for you?
Yeah.
Time is relative.
Yeah, dude.
Time is relative, and
Actually,
tomorrow is a
it's-
Friday. Are you really actually busy tomorrow?
I'm not gonna push, but
Yeah.
you should probably go to bed. You seem very tired.
Nah.
That's
I'm enjoying listening to Salty talking. It's very interesting.
I'm glad you enjoy me talking. I'm very glad.
Well, Salty will be live streaming soon, so you could just.
I'm
chill
live
on the
streaming
couch.
now, Dice.
Oh, okay.
I said this to you when you joined.
I thought you said you were prepping to live stream.
No, I'm live doing ocean prep because this isn't the drain. It is
Oh,
preparing the
okay.
ocean for the
I
drain.
heard live and prep.
Oh my gosh.
Dice,
Ah,
is this Elytra yours or is it Spencer's? I don't remember who gave it to me.
Spencer.
I don't know.
Spencer? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna have to message Spencer now.
I know I've given people elytras, but I don't know exactly who I've given them to.
There's a couple in the community storage.
Yeah,
I
And then
believe.
here's the giant worm.
Oh! Okay, actually that looks really good. That looks really cool.
And the jungle wood just makes a perfect texture for skin.
Yeah, it does.
just note that's not her design. It's her texturing though.
What I did was I took an STL file and then I converted that into a Minecraft file.
Oh, okay.
What?
That makes
I do not understand that.
I turned a... Okay, 3D printing is a very popular hobby.
Yeah.
Convert
And
one
I
of those files into Minecraft blocks.
Yeah.
So it's just a 3D file of a thing, right? And you can convert that 3D file, which would normally be sent to a 3D printer, so it can print it. It converted. She converted it to a file full of Minecraft blocks, basically a light medical file.
You can
Yeah.
3D print Minecraft builds.
Yes.
Since
Yes,
when?
this is the thing
That's
that
pretty normal.
people have done.
I've been like off the internet for what, 6 months?
Yeah,
and like
it's not
coming back to people
necessarily-
with 3D printing Minecraft builds.
No, this isn't like a new thing. This has been for a while. I'm pretty sure like a year and a half ago, someone, I don't remember which convention it was, but someone had 3D printed the Deep Frost Citadel, the build above Tango's Decked Out 2. They 3D printed that and gave that to Tango.
Yeah. they
Wasn't
also
Wasn't there
put
a
out
redstoner
Scarlet.
that made a 3D printer in Minecraft at one point?
I wouldn't be surprised if that exists. I really wouldn't.
I thought
Yeah.
I saw a video of that.
I'm not like hyper into like the technical Minecrafter side of things. So I'm not really like following any of them, but like I really wouldn't be surprised if someone was like, let's try and make a 3D printer in Minecraft. Cuz like there's certain blocks you can just produce without your actual input. So it's not like that wouldn't be a thing. And it's not like you wouldn't be able to program a specific ordering of pistons to get something into the right shape you would need. I'm sure there would be specific limitations where you'd need something to be solid to a specific degree.
You could use concrete powder and then convert it using water.
That would be a good way to do like stuff that
Yeah,
isn't.
It would be more like
that-
a resin printer rather than a layered 3D printer, but it would.
Yeah.
and then
But
you
like
could just-
there's bound to be ways. There is bound to be
Oh
ways.
yeah, no, it would be really, really useful.
Yeah.
I could build a flying machine if that counts towards anything.
That does.
That very much does. As someone who is going to need to be making a lot of flying machines soon, it really does.
Actually, I probably can't even build them without a tutorial. Last time I had to build one, I had to go on my YouTube channel to follow one of my tutorials.
That's funny.
I forgot how to make this. Let's talk about. Let's consult past me.
I know
Yeah.
that Scar does that every time he's looking up world edit stuff, because he always goes to Gem's old videos, so it's not uncommon. It's not ridiculous that you do that.
I mean, there's like a thing to say about like the mark of intelligence. Like there's like, oh, you've got all of the knowledge actually in your head, or you've got like I know exactly where to get this knowledge in your head.
Sure.
So, like-
but it's also not required.
Yeah.
At some point, it becomes too much to try to remember everything, especially if you're trying to learn a lot of different things at once.
Exactly. And it's a lot easier to have, oh, I know where the solution to this is. It's filed under this thing in the physical world. And then you can just go to that and get that solution and put it in your active memory for a bit. But, like, it's not necessarily needed to be etched in your neurological stone.
Yeah.
Unless you're like constantly utilizing it and it's like actually needing to be foundational. When you just need it for like a very quick thing, it's perfectly fine. Which is why a lot of like people's like generalized facts for stuff, they just are like, oh, yeah, all that info I would ever need, I just need to go here or here or here for it. And they don't actually know it themselves.
Yeah.
Though, like, I think I'm a bit biased towards that at the moment because my parents are back from Florida, and I was dealing with this exact debate with my father.
Yeah. I think for me, it's mostly been the reason why I have the opinion I do is because I feel like I'm bad at things all the time. I have a very perfectionist mindset that I have been trying to get rid of for years, and it's really hard for me. I grew up in a very perfectionist mindset because my family also had a perfectionist mindset that they're also trying to get over, right? And so it's the kind of thing where you see it a lot.
Yeah.
And so to the point where I had a realization somewhat recently of, oh wait, people not everybody's perfectionist? That's weird. Right, so that's very weird for me, and so having that moment of realizing I don't need to be the best at everything is just really eye-opening, I guess. And so that's why that's really important to me. It's just I don't need to be the best.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I don't even fully believe it yet, but that's why I don't think you have to know everything.
Exactly.
Because it's impossible to know everything.
Oh, absolutely. Like when it comes down to it, humans are the culmination of millions of years of the evolution of a pattern that is self-sustaining as much as possible, and like working with whatever it could actually work with. It's nothing in biological life is perfect. It's all just what works given the current setup and the current conditions. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So, and it's all just randomness applied through time. And that's just really, really cool. Because you take a self-propagating system that wants to pattern and have it set so that it wants to keep existing, and put it in an environment of randomness, certain generalized rules to the mechanics of everything, and time, and it will just self-perpetuate and find ways of working within that entire system. And it's like, it's so cool. It is so cool.
I don't need to know everything. I just need to know what the next week's lottery winnings are.
Okay,
Yeah.
many people want to know what the next week's lotto winnings are, but if everyone knew what the next week's lotto winnings are, everyone's lotto ticket would come up with a $32 jackpot.
I didn't say everybody. You just tell me what it is. You know.
Yes, but why would
you know,
you get to know that when everyone else doesn't?
I don't want to know that personally. I am good without it.
I'm relatively content without it, but like I will. Okay, I am relatively content without it, but if it so happens, I'm gonna probably use that knowledge to get a ticket, because like it's just free money at that point. That's what it comes down to. It's just free money at that point, and like, oh my god, look at how much money I can put towards paying off all of my debt, paying off all of the people I care about's debt, giving to charity, funding anything I want, like.
Now, heads up, there is a gift fee for giving people lots of cash.
No, yes, there is a gift fee for a certain amount over. It depends on on where you're living, who you're giving to, and for what reason. But
and how you give it to them.
And how you give it to them, yes. But there are always ways to make that work in your favor. Because many people are very money hungry, so they have worked out means of doing that. So, yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm very much more of a time focused person than a money focused. Like, yes, money is required for existing in the current society, but like, money isn't the end all be all. It shouldn't be your actual like the goal at the end of the day. Like, money just fulfills a condition to allow for time.
Oh, I know what you mean. I had a boss that would get mad at me because I would never take overtime.
They do say time is money. Or money is time. One of which.
Oh, I would hate that. I quite literally, because my folks just got back from Florida, so I obviously had to go and see them, and see them to return my mother's plants, and I haven't seen them in forever, and if I didn't see them, they would possibly come to my condo, and I don't want that ever. But like,
Hey,
we got into the whole...
Drop out a voice chat if that's alright.
Oh, no worries.
Alright, sweet. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Aw, we lost Birdie. That's it.
No worries. Real life stuff happening. So, no worries. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
like, we got... Well, I'm assuming real life stuff happening. That's what I'm assuming. But,
I'm
like...
out for a sec as well.
Oh, no worries.
I see.
I hope-
Secret meeting.
If they're doing a secret meeting, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, just generalized with my father, because he's very much of a money-focused person, and like was directly asking me like, what is my salary, and I'm just like, I don't have that in my head. That's not a number I need to keep in my head. I'm not competing with anybody to have a bigger salary because I'm working in the public sector. I have a job that is incredibly stable. I don't need to be focused on what I take home when what my take home is allowing me to live my life comfortably. Like that's the lower threshold of where I worry. Is, am I living comfortably? Yes. Am I living comfortably? Yes. Okay then, perfectly fine. And like I ended up talking to my boss about it, and he was very much like, oh yeah, you should entirely be focusing on what is going to maximize your enjoyment of your existence. And it's like, wow, my boss has a better like understanding of this than my father.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that too much? Is that too much to reveal? Or is...
Yeah. Oh, I do have something weird to say. But it involves politics, but it doesn't involve sides of politics.
like politics when in like a theory sense?
Just a lot of people this Easter have switched what sides they're on.
Okay, that's either like very good news or very bad news.
It's mixed news because there's just as many people that have switched for both sides.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I don't know what to think of it either.
Like, I mean, I'm like the fact that anyone switches at all is a good thing because it means people are like able to change their mental framework to a degree. But like you gotta also understand of, oh, that mental framework change can be in a different way. That is not necessarily in the same way that one would hope someone changes their mental framework.
You placing down more moss?
Yeah, I'm placing down more moss. I'm just gonna message Birdie and ask if I did something off, or if they're just planning.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm doing the various moss. If you would like to help me with the various moss.
Oh, I know. I'm at the moss farm.
No, there's shulker boxes already. One of the islands.
Okay.
The island closer to the temple.
All right.
Well, the remains of the temple.
Oh, going the wrong way.
You are very much going the wrong way. I can see you on the map. Like, my god. Is it just me in chat, or is it... I think it's just me in chat.
I will pull up your live stream. Did you put it in new content?
Yeah, it's a new content. I always have it in new content.
Okay.
I think it's because I didn't stream last Thursday because I wasn't feeling well. Wait, did
Fair.
I not stream last Thursday?
I don't know. Did you? Did you
I
stream
don't.
last Thursday?
I don't
or no?
recall if I streamed last Thursday.
Wasn't last Thursday like close to Easter? So
Yeah. So all of that jazz.
Okay.
Well, no, Easter was this week.
Oh, okay.
The week before that was Passover.
Maybe it was because of like tax returns around the time.
Oh, right, yeah, because I know I was doing all of my taxes, and then I had like other stuff I needed to do.
Since I got my taxes too close to my birthday, I felt like I had to splurge a little on myself.
Splurging is perfectly fine. So long as it's within your economic reason.
Well, I currently don't have a job, so technically it's not within reason.
I don't know. There's like a certain degree of, when you don't have a job, how much of your savings can you like reasonably spend during that time?
Yeah.
And like, I think it's like your generalized expenses plus like 20% of what that is for potential fun stuff. Or at least that's how I've always viewed it. But my periods where I was not employed have almost always been while I'm at college. So
I'm very curious to see how this wall of moss plays into the draining.
how are you thinking it plays in?
I'm thinking it goes into wherever the hills get too high, but I'm still curious as to how this is going to work.
So, the current partitionings are between everything that is 10 blocks and shallower and 11 blocks and deeper. Roughly.
Okay.
So, everywhere that is only 10 blocks deep, or includes stuff that's only 10 blocks deep, I am going to be draining via just sponges. Everything that's deeper than that, I am going to be using flying machines.
Okay.
Because I can at least do a single run of the flying machine through that. And then use sponges to clear up the last bits.
So were you tempted to make these walls out of, like, gravel?
So I have never considered using gravel or sand, because then that will alter the actual landscape of the ocean.
Oh, okay.
And I want to see the entire ocean drained and its original terrain intact.
Okay, and moss doesn't naturally generate in the ocean.
Moss does not naturally generate in the ocean in any way, shape, or form. So,
which, arguably, it should.
There should honestly be... Well, it wouldn't be moss, it would be some type of algae. But, like, I could see it, like, forming in, like, certain locations, but, like, that would involve, like, a major coastline update, so, like, nah. But basically, I'm doing it with moss because I needed walls that will partition the areas that will not stick to slime or honey. And are easy to, and a block is that is easy to obtain and easy to tear down when done. Moss is the best candidate for that.
Okay.
The only potential downside is the fact that moss is very easy to break with pistons. So, and with flying machines if they're running into the moss. If they're running parallel to the moss, it's fine, but if they're running into it, then they break. So I need to, once I am in the gathering stage for the flying machines and everything, the last thing I will need to gather is obsidian. So I will need to work out when someone is willing to give me a lot of means of getting a lot of obsidian is something I will need to work out at some point.
Well, I think it's a matter of talking to Xbar.
Honestly, yeah.
Although I told him that I just take the crying obsidian, he doesn't really care.
Crying obsidian is equally immovable, right?
Yep, it's pretty much the exact same. You just can't make portals with it.
Yeah, or ender chests.
Dang, the more you think about it, the more crying obsidian's not as useful.
It's, I mean, respawn anchors. You need crying obsidian for respawn anchors, but, like, that's only if you're, like, working and want to be in the nether for a long time. And not a lot of people really, like, use the nether for, like, builds.
True. I do have on the shelf turn nether roof into cyberpunk city.
Legitimately, what B-Dubs is doing with the Hermitcraft Nether Hub is very much inspiring for a potential, like, nether stuff, because with the red, diorite really does work.
With the red and the blue, you could do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Hell, oh wait, I don't know if that counts as cussing. Sorry.
Okay, Birdie doesn't like cussing. I am perfectly fine.
Does hell count as a cuss word, though, when it comes to YouTube stuff?
I don't fully know.
Because I hear a lot of people say, HE double hockey stick.
There is, so the degree of censorship of cussing that uses double hockey sticks for hell is also similar to those that would prefer one say darn rather than damn.
Ah.
And like
okay.
Birdie considers like damn a swear. So like
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like earlier this stream, I like because she put a Lord of the Rings reference in my base, a sign that says "You shall not pass," and I was like, "Oh, you missed the opportunity to put damn it at the on the other side of the sign because someone passed it."
Oh.
But then she was like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that because I don't swear," and then I was like, "Okay, darn it then."
Well, like. Okay, now the question is, what is swearing? Are fake cuss words swearing if you are the one using them?
Okay, what swears are is a really like weird topic that I am like not like I have not done enough study in linguistics to know what they fully are or whatever. So like I don't know. I really don't know what it comes down to.
Okay.
I just say whatever. Like if like.
Or maybe we want to read through the terms and conditions of YouTube.
Yeah.
Now.
Like there's curse words and then there's like curse words which are all in that whole ambiguity zone. And then there's, like, actual, like, slurs and hate speech, which is, like, in the firm absolutely not zone.
Yeah.
Because slurs are all damaging to XYZ people groups. So, like... But, like, no one is damaged by specific cusses, exactly?
I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, but just telling you the country... It's one swear that I hear. You'll know exactly which one when I say the country. that I cannot take seriously ever. UK, and they always
Oh,
say it.
oh, okay. So, does it start with a C?
B.
Oh, it B.
Yeah.
What?
It's followed by hell, and it's the stuff in your body.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bloody hell?
Oh, that's a curse?
Supposedly, yes, but it's one I never take seriously.
That's how is that a curse?
You tell me. Supposedly it is.
I don't know. I thought you were going to be discussing the C word, and I'm just like, because I actually am saying it as the C word, it's very clear of like the connotation
Well,
in
I
America
understand where
versus
that's
in
coming from.
yeah. Well, I mean,
but,
yeah, but like,
like-
there's not as much of a connotation towards like the shortened
it's
form of Richard, or
Okay.
like there's not as much of a connotation there, especially for American English. But for like British and Australian culture, it's a lot more like on the same level as the shortened form of Richard. So yeah, whereas around here for Americans, it's a lot more charged of a term, or at least in my experience, it is a lot more charged. Now, I am somewhat biased because I'm growing up in an Irish Catholic family,
Okay.
so
So
and
you've always been taught like don't use the Lord's name in vain. And stuff
no, that was never really like actually like pressed in any way, shape, or form. I didn't go to like Sunday school or anything. My family were all like fair weather Christians at best. Like I'm pretty sure they went to, if they ever went to church, it was like when I was really young. And then after my brother's passing, they didn't go to go to church for services at all. So like, I don't know. My family was never really religious. They're more pop culture Christian than actually Christian. So, but I ended up going to a Catholic high school because yay, private education, woo. Which honestly, it was a better option because like my public high school would have absolutely left me out to dry, because I very much needed like a lot more direct schooling, because I only started to give a damn in like 7th grade. I needed so much catch up. I needed so much catch up for my academics.
I'm
But, like,
sorry, I forgot that ketchup had a second meaning there for a second.
Catch up. You're fine, girl. Okay, but yeah, like,
Sorry, I'm hearing that you need
you're
a
back
lot
again,
of
start
ketchup.
purely freezing, and that means I have to restart by the side to just go to bed. Oh, no worries, Cloudsy. Enjoy sleep.
Yeah, enjoy sleep. Hope you can sleep on a cloud. That's why they call you Cloudsy, right?
Hopefully. But yeah, like, I don't know. There wasn't really a not taking the Lord's name in vain thing, and like, if anything, the whole precept of not taking the Lord's name in vain is not necessarily about curse words. It's more so about like the whole of, oh, you don't actually presume that you are speaking for the Lord because God exists as like the actual one who passes judgment and everything, and that's not like a domain where humans should actually step in any way, shape, or form. Like nothing, like taking the Lord's name in vain is basically doing something that would inspire the Lord to say, "How dare you speak in my? How dare you speak as if you are me?" It's specifically saying this is what Big J is saying, and it not actually being what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Like, at least that's how I've always interpreted what it is, and I'm
More like
pretty sure,
swear
like,
talk than anything. Like, what defines a swear word?
regarding swears, I really don't know, is the thing. Because it's just like, oh, these are just...
It can be a confusing thing, like...
Yeah, because it's just, these are just words. They just
also, like,
have meaning that is not, like, liked by whatever established society is. So I'm like, I don't know. Chips! Hey, Chips! Yes!
Yeah,
yes!
that's why I was trying to say that the Chips...
We're on the
We're talking
Catholicism.
more about swear words than... we're not talking about religion, we're talking about swear words.
Yeah, we're not discussing religion explicitly. The whole topic was on curse words, because the whole question of whether damn or darn is allowed, so, like, yeah, weirdness.
Yeah.
But, like, hey, Chips, good to see you. Good to see you. As a guy who's done Bible college, the Bible concerns cursing others specifically. Okay, I can see where that comes in. Because, like, that comes down to the whole adage of, like, actually, like, treating your fellow man with any form of, like, respect and dignity. And compassion. So, like, I can see where that comes in. Because, like, no one wants to be called, born out of wedlock.
It's hard to talk about cuss words when YouTube has restrictions.
Yes, I'm trying to say it around there. Like, damn is not a swear unless you were saying damn you. Okay, yeah, like, I fully get that. Tally! Yay!
Hooray, Tally!
Let's see if they join the call. And
I
if
wonder
they're
if they've been watching the live stream this entire
Hopefully
time.
they've been watching the live stream.
Oh.
I'm very glad to have Tally here. Tally's fun.
Yeah, Tally's always fun.
Yeah. And Tally should join us.
Tally, hop in.
Hop into voice. Hop into voice.
I'm assuming you're watching live stream. Finally, I found the shulkers.
It took you this long to find the shulkers?
Well, I originally went to the moss farm, so...
You went to the moss farm and grabbed a lot of moss, and now you're out of moss, so you went to go find the shulkers.
Yeah.
My goodness. I love that I got the map up in the other tab, so I'm, like, waiting to see when Tally, like, shows up in the area. Yay! Hi, Tally.
Hi.
Howdy, Tally.
You
Good to
sound
have-
so excited.
I am excited because you're back. Because you've been having
Aw.
the tech problems forever.
Yeah.
So now you're back, and you're here at a reasonable
Well. to be
Well,
honest,
at least for me.
I was like, well, I see people are on, I might as well pop on. Even though I usually get on around like 7 or so.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I forget what time zone you're in. What time is it for you right now?
Right now it's 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay, so you're like an hour behind me.
They're on the West Coast, so yeah. Chips has to
Yeah.
go. Popped in the station. Play together. Yes, Chips. We should play together at some point in future. I did miss playing with you. So, yeah. But good having you in, Chips.
Indeed.
Chips sound good about now. I want some
Chips.
Doritos.
Well, go get some Doritos, girl.
I don't have Doritos.
Well,
That
why
means
don't you
going to
have
the
Doritos? Oh my god, go to the store.
Because I have a sister that takes all the bags of chips down to her room at some point.
Well, you need to tell your
How
sister
dare.
that she can't have a monopoly on all of the chips.
I have. The conversation doesn't go well.
Well, you need to make that conversation go well.
Not that easy.
Ooh, might be another season of One of Us is Lying. If you actually have that at a reasonable time, Chips, I might end up doing it. The last one they did, it was like midnight in like the middle of the week,
Oh.
and it was like no.
BRB, I hear my dad, and I'm gonna see if he's also hungry.
Yay! Check if you need
BRB, yeah.
food. So, Tally, how has getting the new computer been? Well, the mitigation for your old computer.
I was gonna say
Correction.
new old computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it works. I mean, it's basically just the old computer, but I'm using the other monitor instead. So
Yeah. So your keyboard is fine. It's just the monitor isn't working. The monitor on the laptop isn't working.
no, the monitor on the other laptop works. It's the keyboard that doesn't work. So I have.
Okay. So
portable keyboard now.
you've got a portable keyboard and you've got a different monitor that everything's going through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of jank, but it works.
Oh no, yeah, I am fully familiar with this jank. I am currently playing on a laptop that is tinier than my previous laptop, and I have a big screen to my right
Oh yeah.
that I have all of like the stuff that I need displayed on here. So yeah.
That is the funny thing. Like my second monitor is like my giant screen. So like I'm actually playing on my giant screen. My computer is like much smaller, so I can't even like see things on it when I. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? Oh, stop briefing. All these base. Bloody jeez.
Oh, there's a lot of Little Bird left a lot of signs
Yeah, that's right.
involved in that prank. I'm not entirely sure. She said there was about like half a stack, so
Yeah.
I will need to double check for all of that. But yeah, at the moment, I think there's only like one other area I need to. I was down on that island, Tally. I was down on the island that you just buzzed by. There you are. But yeah, I think there's only like one other area I need to do, which is up north over this way.
Ah. Yeah. There's one way to travel.
I mean, I've
Actually,
got
pretty
the trident,
awesome.
so why wouldn't I?
Awesome way to travel, actually.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So
5,
that's
6,
10 there. Yay.
11, 12. I see it.
Yeah. This one's gonna be a weird one because I'm gonna have to like see how it might how do I do this one?
Back dice.
Dice is back.
Welcome back.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. We moved up north to the last remaining bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Mm.
So like near your house then?
Yeah.
If you see the escape room thingamajiggy, then you've gone exactly just as far as you need to go. Or if you just see me.
Okay. Bip, 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 bip.
Alright. Do you have it like mapped out on the floor already or no?
I am mapping it out on the floor as we speak.
Oh, okay.
The floor.
Floor after floor after floor. Ah, booyah.
In that case, I'm gonna quickly make sure I have my phone on me. So.
Ah, that's a good thing to make sure you have on you, yeah.
Oh, I see it.
How would you lose your phone?
Alright, got my phone.
But how would she lose her phone?
Good question.
I was watching shorts in bed.
But
Wow.
how is your phone not like within like 2 feet of you at all times though?
It normally is.
Oh, I'm going to have like such weirdness happening because my work basically forced me to update my work cell phone, and like I was very adamantly against updating my work cell phone because I'm barely using that phone, so I really don't need it to be entirely new. It just needs to function as a phone itself. But
So, in which case you could just get a flip phone.
well, no, because I wouldn't want a flip phone, but like there are people at my work that do have flip phones. So,
For this very reason.
yes, because they don't want to have like a smartphone or anything. But like I don't mind having a smartphone. I just don't see the point in updating a phone if it's still working when you're only using it for phone, not for anything else that a smartphone would be doing. But because of that, my phone got very, very much out of date from like a net security standpoint. So they were like, yeah, you need to update your phone. And now the new ones look like superficially like the case of my phone. It's not like a significantly different case. So now I can mix up one phone for another.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not fun. I thought for a moment I had completely lost my phone the other day, to only find out, oh, it was just sitting underneath my calculator, and I thought it was the other phone. This is one of the smaller sections, so we should be done fairly quickly.
Nice.
I don't want to go through that because there's a massive hole. God, I had that worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Probably neither one of you have been trying that scavenger hunt yet, huh?
I have not even looked into it yet. I have been so busy this week.
Yeah.
I've been calming down from Easter. So.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my dad met up with some old friends of his that just popped in town. We've binge watched an anime called Apothecary Diaries.
Ooh, that's a
Uh,
good one. I've heard very good things from that one.
Haven't seen it though yet.
I have not seen it yet because I haven't sat down to
Heard
actually
about
watch
that
it
one,
yet.
actually.
It
But, like-
is really good, and I would not be surprised if I don't see you for the next 2 days if you start it.
No, yeah, I fully understand that. Okay, it's now actually marked out, so if you want to start, then yes.
Oh, I already started at some places.
Awesome! Tally, if you want to help out too, we can get done with this even faster.
What are we doing?
Fill in the moss walls. From bottom to surface.
Alright.
There's moss in the shulker boxes back on that island.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Uh,
I have seen many people singing that show's praises, so I probably will go for it eventually. I have a feeling it's going to give me the same vibes as Ascendance of a Bookworm.
Hmm.
Have you seen that show?
No. I have been watching the new season of Andor, though. I only got to the first episode, though.
Oh, yeah, that's already good.
Boo, Western live action shit. You know me!
I do.
It is very rare that anything made in the West I like. Anything
Oh, okay,
currently
so
made
you
in the
haven't
West
seen
I enjoy.
Mandalorian, then.
No, because I don't even like Star Wars at all. Like, the thing that could have got me to like Star Wars was Genndy Tartakovsky's anime Clone Wars, but that's mostly because it's Genndy.
I will say I do like seeing both of them and the different interpretations of what a futuristic civilization would look like.
No, yeah, the sci-fi world building of works like this is always fun.
Like, something that I like about Star Wars more, especially when it comes to Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of smaller ships to build.
No, yeah, if you are applying
yeah.
how can I translate this fandom into Minecraft, then yeah, I can understand Star Wars being a lot more palatable than Star Trek.
Yeah.
What are you meaning zero concurrent viewers? I'm watching.
I also am watching.
You're watching yourself?
Of course I'm watching. I always have this up. I always have it
Nice.
up. What do you mean zero concurrent watchers? I'm
I
watching
was,
currently.
I was live streaming I was live streaming some Space Engineers, and I was doing that with Pickle.
Mm.
And if I did not consistently watch my own stream,
Pickle.
something would go wrong.
Mm.
I miss Pickle.
Well, Pickle's on the server, we just haven't seen Pickle.
I know, exactly.
Because Pickle
Doesn't
works,
ever come to-
whatever they work at involves taxes. So tax season.
No, that's Rumple.
Oh, no, that's Rumple. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's Rumple.
Because Rumple has a pickle-ish skin.
Yeah, they
No.
do, actually.
No,
Well,
they're green.
it's more
They're
of a
green.
creeper.
It's a creeper, right?
Yeah, they're both greenies. They're both green.
Yeah. Either way, I need to go. I need to go through and talk to the mod team and be like, hey, we need to message everybody and see who. But like, I think we're gonna do that at like the start of the summer because
Yeah,
that
just like
also
check if everyone's okay. And...
yeah, because that also gives like the best. Hey, remember this thing? You can be here for the summer of this thing.
Yeah, there's no push to get content out every week.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not
Yeah,
a
like-
content server, you can just come and hang out.
Well, it is
Well,
a content server.
Yeah, it's
It's
most
just they don't force you to make it every day.
Yeah. Like, Tally, you've
Well, I
ended up
don't
in like a
make it
in like a weird location where like you're here but you're not making stuff, but like you have the possibility of making stuff, so like
Oh, okay.
You're not kicked out for not making content.
yeah.
I mean, okay. Well, that's a interesting thing to say. I've been telling everybody that I invite that it's not a content creator server, that you don't have to make content.
See,
So,
but that's
I
I don't know. That
realize
is
that-
the one of like the reasons why servers end up like dying like this.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have an actual like
but
actual
every
driving
server I've
factor
been on
to
where
show up.
every server I've been on where it was like a content creator server, those died too.
Well,
They died
those
because people felt obligated all the time to make content, and they didn't have the time to make it, so they just didn't even come on.
well, that comes
Well,
down
the
to like
idea
people
here
not
is,
having the basically them wanting to make content but not actually being able to meet that desire. And
Either
then
burnout or just work.
no,
You know,
yeah,
like-
life happening is life happening. No one is going to ever be mad about life getting in the way, because
Yeah.
because Minecraft isn't anyone's job, except for the few people that have managed to make it Minecraft their job. But like, I don't know. I'm very much wanting to get more people involved, and like making content is a very easy way for people to stay involved.
Maybe
But it
by
just
season
comes
10
it just
season
comes
10 will
down
finally be a
to
channel 64 like place.
I don't know. It just comes down to people like actually wanting to make content and everything. I very
Might
much
just-
am one person that wants the majority of everyone on here making content, because when it comes down to it, it's not for like the enjoyment of others necessarily. It's for preserving the moment. Like, that's why I end up making content, is because I want to make sure that the moments I am spending having fun with my friends are preserved, and I can go back and see those in like years from now if I so choose.
Something that I like that I was able to do is Lamara was asking like how me and Salty met, and I was like, oh, okay, I can send you like 3 links.
Yeah. You've got an actual direct history of, oh, how did you come to hang out with XYZ person? How did you come to meet them? Yada, yada, yada.
In some
all
ways
that
it
jazz.
doubles like family films, if
Yeah.
you would.
Oh no.
Photo albums. This is what it comes down to at this point. It's very much like a video almanac, but for how you have existed online and in online community spaces.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I very much value it, which is why I'm feeling that I'm probably not going to be pranking Mushi much, because it's not... No pictures are saved. Nothing's... I can't see his reaction to a thing if I make him react to anything. So it's like... I don't know. I don't see the point of it if I can't look back on it.
Well, if I did start making videos again, they would not be edited, because editing just takes it out of me. But maybe I could stream instead. I don't know.
I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Because I know this specific project would absolutely kill me if I tried to edit this.
Yeah.
Much less the best possible thing, which would be time-lapsing the damn thing. It would be so satisfying, but hell freaking no. I'm not gonna do something like that, because I don't want to destroy myself. Editing can very much suck, but like, I don't know. Streaming allows for you don't have to be edited. You can have it be a lot rougher, and that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, a good chunk of the time when I make a video, I will try and do everything to get as most views as possible, but I don't view it at as the end of the world if I don't get all the views.
Right. The
Exactly.
more
I don't really
important
care
thing
about
is that you've made something that you are proud of, and you can look back on and say, "Hey, I made that, and I was proud of that."
It also feels very
was never
weird
fun
when I
with
go
this.
back and just watch some of the very first videos.
Well, yeah, because like you grow as a creator.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have that
That's true.
have a lot of that in Spades Dice because you've changed your entire username and everything, along with
Yeah,
various other things.
Yes, transitioning. I will admit this is also not my first YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I first tried to become a Star Wars: The Old Republic content creator.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
And it was very corny because I changed my voice for that too.
Oh.
Not in a transitional way. It's
Right.
it's the I'm 25 and people say I still sound like a little kid way.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
People will be
remember,
like,
one of my...
what I would get is people would be like, you sound very young. Oh, like how young? Like 10.
There's a person that randomly joined now.
Oh yeah.
I notify them that I be streaming because, of course, I need to make sure that I notify them that I be streaming. Yeah, no one has messaged in the chat in a bit. Dice, can you do a test message in the chat? I just want to make sure the chat's not broken.
Okay, I will do a test message. Give me a second.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Test.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, good.
Hi.
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 Pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Of course, pizza. Why not pizza?
Well, various reasons. I mean, I had pizza earlier this week, so I shouldn't actually have pizza.
Okay, I hate the place that says pizza pizza, but I love that saying.
Domino's?
That's Little Caesars.
Or Little Caesars, yeah. They have those $5.
They
bread
do
which
have
are
like
actually really good.
$5 pizza, but like $5 pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I was living with my
Remember
grandma,
the
I pretty
rules
much
of
lived
all
on that.
products. It is either cheap. It is two of these three things: good, cheap, fast. You can never have all three.
It is possible to find two of those, but
Yes,
rare.
it is possible to find stuff that is good, cheap, and fast. Those are three different things that can also exist, but usually you get either good and cheap, cheap and fast, or fast and good. And it's
Fair
usually
enough,
exactly not whatever the other thing is, the missing thing is.
Yeah. I used to also eat Totino's a lot, which are very cheap and very...
We've been having a lot of those lately.
Yeah, because they're like only $1, so they're really...
But it's
just
not
throw 'em in.
fast.
No, it's not that fast, to be honest.
Oh,
But this
I think
is going fast.
Oh yes, 3 hands working on this makes this light work.
Indeed.
Well, feel free to AFK at the slime farm if you need slime.
I will most certainly need slime at some point. Oh, we're in like the end stuff for. Let me get past the.
So what are these marking off?
Higher ground.
So I'm splitting everything between like 10 blocks and lower, and 10 blocks and higher, and that allows me to. So everything that is 10 blocks and shallower, I'm going to just sponge.
Got it.
Everything that's lower than 10 blocks, I'm going to flying machine. At least the major like bits that are like actually water. And then I will what is it? Sponge the rest.
Gotcha.
So, question if either of you have viewed this. Have you, to some degree, stopped caring what server it is and just who is on the server?
What do you mean?
Like you care more who's on the server than what the server is.
In regards to Minecraft, or
Yeah. Like,
I mean, like, I very much want a vanilla plus experience in how I'm playing Minecraft. So, like, there's a specific style of play that I prefer. And, like, I want to make sure that whoever I'm playing with are people I actually like and who we all respect as equal people.
yeah.
So, like
I feel like I'd check out almost any server if it was like, Salty just said, hey, come check this out.
I mean, like, if a friend I know, who I know, like, shares, like, generalized good vibes, and like, I've enjoyed working with before, is like, hey, I've got a new server, for XYZ thing, I'm still gonna, like, look at it and check it out. It then comes down mostly to, do I have the time to actually dedicate to this thing?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, Chips. His baby at the moment is One of Us is Lying. And I was there for the first season of that. I never actually finished all the episodes of that because I realized series like that drain me so much editing-wise.
Right.
So so that happened. Plus, I had the problem of, like, updating Mike midway through, so I didn't really like my my recordings anymore. So that kind of screwed me over. But, like, I liked that series and would gladly do another one again. But when they decided to do the second one, they decided to do it at, like, midnight time slots in the middle of the work week. And I'm like, I can't physically do that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like those, like, short series where you have to edit, like, every week, yeah.
See,
It's
I
a good
like
exercise.
See, I like the idea of them. It's just the practicality of them
Yeah.
very much ends up being your eyes
like
are bigger
doing
than your
them.
stomach.
Yeah. I like doing them, I just don't like...
Yeah. But, like, I've also realized, like, the whole appeal of them is very much getting to see everybody's perspective. And you don't get that if people won't, like, get their episodes out and everything. So, like, if I'm going to do one of those again, I need to be in a group that is actually like really dedicated to getting the episodes done.
Yeah.
BRB real quick.
She always flies. Every time she logs out, she flies because she doesn't want to get
She
glassed by
knows.
me. She knows.
She knows.
She knows. Like, I've already glassed her before, so it's perfectly fine, but next season is going to be so difficult. I'm going to have to make sure I get her before we fight the dragon. There's no way around it. I'm going to have to make sure I get her before we fight the dragon.
That's why I kind of stopped doing Maggie's series, because none of the people really were dedicated to.
Right, it was all like more so just for the fun of playing, not for the fun of looking back on it. And like the whole enjoyment for me for a lot of stuff is looking back on it. Like I want to look back and see like, oh, all of the cool fun we had. That's what I want out of like hanging with people, because yes, the moment is great, but I want to capture the moment. I want to be able to be like, yes, that is a thing that I really enjoyed and everything. Because my brain is so fickle, it'll just convince me anything that is in the past that
Never happened.
like didn't happen or wasn't as good as I thought it could have been, or any other thing. Like I don't get like rose color, I get like muted color glasses.
Aw. Yeah,
So
I can understand that at least.
Xpar.
Hey, X.
Hey,
Ooh,
How you doing?
doing
How you-
good.
I can set loudly. I gotta bring you down.
Well, that's a good thing because I am doing a mini stream today, and I was worried I'd be too quiet.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, you're streaming right now?
Yeah,
Ah, I am also streaming right now. Yay.
Streamers.
nice.
Yay, streamers. Ooh.
Yippee!
What are you up to at the moment anyway?
Just working on some tiny bits of my base.
Your
So
base is coming along
we
nice.
have just
thank you.
I have just finished partitioning out regions of the ocean.
Ooh.
And I'm realizing now I have to move into the gathering stage of getting all of like my redstone materials together.
Yeah.
I see.
And one thing I know I very much need is obsidian or obsidian-like blocks
Oh,
to
no.
stop flying machines.
Ah,
No.
And I have been told that you have those.
I wonder where you could have heard that from. You know what the funny thing is? I gathered up all the obsidian and blackstone from my gold farm today. So
Ooh. Mayhaps I come over.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Come by
Sure.
and say, "Can I have your stuff, please?"
I have various empty shulkers that I can just instantaneously take this off your hands.
I actually did think about making an obsidian shop, and then I realized I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep it that consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, having any source of obsidian on a server is always a good thing. I
Yeah,
really
I just
wish
don't
was
overprice
raining.
it. That's all.
I really wish it was raining. 'Cause I gotta try
Oh.
it now. I wanna.
Okay. Well, somebody's gonna yell at me if I don't put this at a price. Can I do? Would it be okay with 32 for a diamond? I have 2 stacks and a half. And you can just have the extra of the half.
I think that works. Yes.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I was honestly hoping for way, 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 way more, but like, I was hoping to fill up a shulker, but like,
Oh, salty. How bold of you to think that I've actually used this gold farm for that purpose. The stuff that Dice, like, what's it called, borrowed from there, slash took, like, I've used that thing, I think, twice in my life for the bartering farm.
ah,
So,
well, would you at any point mind me utilizing.
I don't mind.
Cool.
Where am I? I swear I had more dark earth bugs.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Just here.
Okay, so you said a diamond for 32?
Yeah. So
Okay,
that would be
so
6
1,
diamonds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
fusing and everything.
7, and then a little bit extra.
And a little bit extra's free.
Ow.
Just absolutely take that. I'm not gonna be picky about it.
Boop.
Thank you. I'll put that into the shop profits.
Yeah.
This is looking really cool.
It is so cool.
you.
I love your base.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I spent too long working on one part of it. So now I'm playing catch up with the rest of it.
Oh, I get you on there. I spent like a bit of last night working in like my creative world, designing like redacted that I'm putting into the landscape. And
okay.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I'm excited. It'll be sick.
I still need to develop a lot more of it though, and make it actually like cooler. Like some of them are really nice, but like other ones I need to actually like make a bit cooler and everything. And I gotta figure out like where do I want the actual ones? Where do I want? What sizes do I actually want for everything? All that jazz.
Yeah. That's always the harder part, I'd say,
Yeah.
whenever I'm building.
Though I am realizing I know which materials I'm going to need the most of for my terraforming.
Oh.
It is coarse dirt and soul soil.
That does make sense. Yeah.
So I know you make I know you have a concrete shop, so like you have a line on a lot of gravel, but like what's like the purchasing rate for gravel?
Honestly, I'd have to think that over. Because I have to go hunting for it pretty much every time.
Oh, you're hunting for it? You're not just using your bartering farm for it?
The gold farm does not work fast enough. I'm not that efficient at redstone.
Oh no.
Show me your gold farm. Show me your gold farm.
Give me 1 second. This is not supposed to be cobblestone.
Yeah, that's
It's what happens
stone
whenever
generator.
I partially design things as well. It's like, oh, I got it. Alright, gold farm. It's this way. Ooh,
Okay.
I may have to be right back. But give me like 2 minutes and I'll be right back.
Okay. We will wait here in Skyfare's beautiful city.
Yes. Ah, yeah. I get fine. I would go there. The land of the city. He's totally the pro that you just didn't really want. I'll wait till he's done. So he can have his fun.
I did this wrong. I did this very wrong. Oh, darn pigman.
The one time I go AFK.
No! I wasn't... It wasn't sufficient. I got it wrong.
No.
Salty.
I got it wrong. I should have gotten you onto the actual block.
That's
Look at
hilarious.
this mess you've made. My goodness.
I know. So messy.
Oh, you didn't even use Silk Touch. Oh my goodness.
Panicked at some point, okay?
Alright, let's go through the portal. Now, you see, the great part about this is that I forget where it is sometimes, so...
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure... it's this way.
On the map.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. No pillar, straight up. Yeah, I forgot I never fully finished it, but yeah. Granted, I only have 2 piglins, so.
Oh,
part of the
that's
problem.
why it's okay.
Yeah, you need like a few.
You need at least 8.
Yeah, but that's a lot of effort.
A lot of work. Oh.
Next season, I plan on doing more redstone bits, but this season I was like, I'm not gonna do anything normal, and then I did half the things that I normally do.
Mm. Oh, I just realized you get soul sand from here. You don't get soul soil, which is what I would need. So I need to actually like ransack the nether for that. Which honestly, I might as well just ransack the nether entirely because I can also get gravel in the nether.
That's true.
So I might just end up doing like nether runs to get like shulkers upon shulker of everything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you've seen how big my ocean is.
Yeah, no, I know.
I
That's
need
part of
a
the reason
lot.
when you asked me, I was like, I could, but
I'm gonna need a lot. I'm quite literally going to make sure to go into the resource world and just find a plains biome and destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to take an entire inventory's worth of shulkers and just a shovel and just spend an entire stream getting nothing but dirt for that. But that's like a summer project thing. Like when I start actually terraforming everything. My winter... no, we're not in winter anymore. What is it? My generalized spring plans are getting the actual drain started and doing the full drain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is really inefficient.
Oh, yeah.
You've got so much of this spawning location that isn't nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, what the heck? Why?
I wasn't gonna follow any sort of tutorial. I just put up bits that I knew how to do, and
Interesting.
put down the box.
You know the draw radius.
Kind of.
You don't need all of that. You can take out so much of that, put it on the other side, and it would all increase your whole thing. And then you could also punch a hole through and have a secondary layer.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yep, this is
You
this
see,
is the
so
turtle.
This
is
season,
the turtle.
this season I
designed,
tried to go against everything that I wanted to do. Pretty much, that's what I wanted to do this season. I didn't want to make any diamond tools. I didn't want to make any diamond armor, and I'm pretty sure I've stuck to that rule pretty well.
So how did you get your diamond armor?
Villagers.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason why, like, the first thing I did was try to get villagers underneath my base.
Ah.
I mean, I can understand the like mechanics of what you were trying to do. So
I'm quite sure that I've forgotten that rule multiple times and probably have done it. But whenever I've remembered, I haven't done it.
well, I mean, you can easily tell by checking your statistics. You like see if you've
Easy.
crafted
If I
a
look,
diamond.
If I look, then I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. I can't. I already know I probably have. I just don't want to know how many times I've done it.
Would that really disappoint you so much? No.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
would
just
be.
a season.
I would be incredibly disappointed if I checked my statistics and it turns out I have killed a pig.
Wow, salty.
Yeah,
Oh
if
my
I-
gosh.
Yeah.
I have
mean, if
not,
any horse
though.
that died
The
by my
closest thing
hand,
to
that'd
a
be very disappointing.
The closest thing to a pig that I have ever killed is a piglin. And
Yeah,
one
you-
hoglin. I have killed one hoglin. But I don't count the
Nice.
nether pigs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways.
it's time for me to get out of this awful place, personally. Whenever I go over there, I already know what I'm in for. Turn off all my sounds and go to bed. But yeah. Bloop. And then
What do you think you're doing
And back to your base. Let's see. I started stream somewhere around like 5:30, and it's currently like 7:50 for me.
yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. It's probably gonna be short because I also just got food. So
Why did you decide to stream when you knew food was coming?
I didn't know. My grandpa just orders stuff sometimes, and I'm just like, oh okay. I'm not gonna tell him no. Don't bring me food.
Well, yeah.
Free food is free food.
Well, yes, free
True
food
that.
is free food. This is always noted. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I've got. Oh, do you have a line on honey?
Like honey or honeycomb?
Honey blocks.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
There might be it.
I thought about making one, but I'm pretty sure other
I think I
people
saw.
have already. I thought other people had already gotten that.
Yes, there was one person who I knew fully did that, but Jinx has since left the server.
That's
so, yeah.
They still have that farm there, though.
They still have their farm in their hobbit hole? No. It's not. I don't think it's there.
Oh, well, there's some kind of, like, bee farm in there.
Well, I thought it might have been there. I'm not sure. Lord Dino, hello. Good to have you in here. Lord Dino.
true. I'm trying to remove all my problems really quick. Hold on.
Woo.
We just do that, and then.
We're kind of in the later half of the stream, so generalized tomfoolery occurring. Yay.
Free stuff!
No, not free stuff. What free stuff are you talking about, Tally?
See?
Don't you dare steal things. Oh, goodness!
Solving all of my problems.
There's one way to
Shoving
move
them
things.
behind a wall. See, this is the way how I should have done my sword system at the beginning of the season. This would have been so much easier. Oh my goodness.
I totally didn't take a stack of gravel.
No, definitely not.
You missed some.
I'm sure I missed a bit. just maybe. I don't know. Something.
Just a little bit.
This chest. Actually, I'm just gonna do myself a favor. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this properly because I know what I'm doing.
Mm.
And you may, well, I mean, as long as you don't pay too much attention, then we'll be disappointed. And I need to get this other chest over there too.
I mean, you're in rapidly pick up everything mode, so I don't really judge you for not putting it in a place that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is a weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
setup.
move these all. I'm gonna move all these things immediately once once I get some free time.
Yes, free time. That will
let me just-
entirely
hold on.
exist.
That is.
Oh wait, let me just put this up really quick, just so I can actually have a look. See? Oh, where did that stuff go? Where I put it? Oh, that's weird. Okay. One less thing for me to worry about. All right.
Darn you and your thorns! Ah!
Oh, Salty, you should know me better than that.
I always forget because it's just like, who in their right mind ever has thorns?
People that get shot all the time.
People like AFK all the time and have to kill zombies with their thorns.
Nice.
Alright, so alright, and then I'm just there's a good reason for this.
That's awesome. That's not Me and Salty just rummaging through your stuff, going, "What is in this one? What is in this one?"
I mean, it's very organized.
Yeah, you certainly need a lot of smooth sandstone.
We'll just get rid of all this too. So we don't need that. And then we'll throw all the mini blocks in there.
I'm realizing I'm going to have to do some really weird natural terraforming and everything because there's an entire my main bread and butter for terraforming I can't utilize because I don't want to be using anything that's reads as Earth-like flora in my terraforming for my project.
Make it weird. Make it a little bit quirky.
No, yeah, I can work with very weird stuff, and once we update to 1.20 1.5, there's more plants I can utilize to make more weird stuff. The firefly bushes alone are going to give me such great particle effects to work with. But there's just I am very much a gardener, so much of the greenery that I love, I'm not going to be able to utilize. So it's going to really rack my brain when I'm working out how everything's going to fit together.
Oh, I can understand that. Yeah.
Definitely use the warped roots and stuff like that.
I'm not. I don't think I'm
very
using the twisting vines. I think I'm going to use the two smaller things for a bit of generalized ground cover, at least in certain spots. But most likely I'm going to be. There's going to be a bit of barren ground in certain spaces, so I don't know. It's really weird, and I gotta come up with funky plants. And I've already got some designs, but I gotta really branch out of what I want, of how I want to design everything, and also get a good degree of variation in what I'm doing as well. So, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. And I'm so happy because I'm probably going to start actually draining within the next few weeks. It's not on the scale of months anymore. It's within in under 30 days. I will have started the drain by then.
Nice. That'll be
Because there's
awesome.
not enough stopping me at this point. It just comes down to me getting a finalized list of what I need and grinding out what I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then streams will be me actually draining.
That'll be so cool to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Though I know I'm going to need a stream in between. That is me just going through the resource world and ocean monument hunting, so I can get sponges.
Mm-hmm.
Because oh boy, sponges.
Sponges.
I legitimately want an entire shulker box of sponges.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Indeed. And I will make something amazing with the sponges once I'm done needing the sponges.
Gonna make a sponge monster.
Not monster per se.
SpongeBob
Something though.
SquarePants
Who
living
knows?
Inside your...
This is. Why didn't I do this? Oh my gosh! I know what I'm doing next season. This makes things so much easier.
What are you doing next season?
Oh, just gonna fix my storage system.
I think
Just
I'm
like
fully.
how-
I
I
think
mean,
I'm
I
like
don't know.
fully decided on what I'm doing next season. I'm moving the cube to a later season, and I think I'm doing the anthill.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Because with Dyson Luma's plans and what they're planning on for the amount of wool that is going to be present on the server, it is going to be so easy for me to do the anthill.
That'll be fun. Easiness makes things a lot more fun
Oh yeah.
sometimes.
No, like I could technically like brute force for getting the cube working entirely, but the cube ends up being way more modular of a thing. So I feel like I want to work on like more ideas to get that type of a base going.
That's fair.
And then the hand project is an entirely different thing. That's just an esoteric art project. It's not really a base.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine, so. There we go.
And here I am talking about all of these in the vaguest terms possible.
Yeah,
So-
I mean,
so
that
y'all
does
won't know
happen
what I'm
whenever
doing.
people are streaming.
Yep.
And especially when, like, before the next season's here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got Pig Step going in stream music at the moment, so
Oh, good.
yeah. It
You
just
love
finished.
Pig Step.
Yeah. God, I don't know what what am I doing at the moment? What do I want to do at the moment? I wanna. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I want to go through my base and find all of the signs that were left.
The signs.
So, Birdie and Cloudsy pranked me yesterday. I noticed
Nice.
halfway into their prank and showed up on server during said prank and sent Birdie into a panic. Without knowing that they were streaming either. So it was just like, yay. So I decided, okay, I'm going to wipe this from my memory for a bit, and I'm going to react to the finished product on stream tomorrow. And so I did, and so, yeah, that's been done. There is a giant sheep, well, sheep I say in air quotes, because it's,
It's not a sheep. It doesn't go by.
It's, it doesn't look right. It's very...
That's a good sign.
So that's
Yeah.
what that thing is. Okay. I was like wondering what that thing was.
Like, I thought it was gonna be a Borg cube at the start, but then it just... Yeah. Yeah, it's... It is a very weird... It is a very odd build. It's a very odd build, Xpar. I don't know how to feel about it. So I'm gonna have to get rid of that later. But, like, she also put a ton of, like, signs down.
That's
Random signs down in my base. So I'm like, I should get rid of those.
awesome. Maybe. Yeah, well, depending on when I'm finished with all the school stuff and whenever the end of the season is, will depend on how much of the circle I fill up.
I mean, any amount you manage is going to be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to make sure I do the intricate detailing, otherwise I'm probably not going to build another big section. Okay, that works.
So they told... Oh, there's one under the water here that I didn't see. Yes! The sign under the water says magic, because of course it is.
Magic. Oh, wait, did I do this right? Oh, I did. I just built this build with a 2-block center. That's fun.
Oh, that's always... when you don't intend that.
Yeah, I thought I would have been smart when I was doing creative and changed it to a 1-block, but I think I was like, oh, it won't be a problem in the future. It's fine.
I mean, 2
It's
blocks
technically
can
not a
work.
problem.
2 blocks can work.
Yeah.
It's just... they're different. They're...
Yeah, it makes it different for what I was trying to possibly put there for my next episode. So,
Okay, so I know she said there were 32 signs.
That's
my
a good
base.
amount.
That is a good, simple amount. We're at 17 at the moment. I forgot that signs actually only stack to 16.
Yep.
Why do they only stack to 16? I don't understand that.
Because Minecraft wants to be weird, quirky, and fun. And I love that for it.
Have I seen grass before? Yes, I have seen grass before. Coal is not evil black orbs. I don't understand what she's meaning here. Oh, your good lord? What do you mean? Yes, granite is
just
stone.
blew up on me.
Have you considered not getting blown up?
Yeah, I tried it once.
Didn't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, getting blown up is my favorite part of the day. I go kaboom.
I thought that... This is an arch, not a broken circle.
I've been pinged on Discord. What was it this time?
Something possibly important.
X-Bar, everybody wants to talk to X-Bar.
They all want to talk to X-Fire because he's excellent. No, I shouldn't say that because that'll just make your ego worse.
Excellent.
You're okay, Emmett. You're okay. Ah, Dice is back.
Welcome back, guys. We're glad
Hi,
you're here.
Dice.
Howdy.
Hey.
Had to order Chinese for everyone, and the website was stupid.
Oof.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
No.
Yeah, it turns out if you want to order Chinese, you have to wait 7 minutes for payment information to load.
What on earth? That would be insane.
I know, I'm saying they're starving, being like, I really wish that we could have just agreed on pizza. Because that website loads up super quick.
And pizza's delicious.
It is. Oh, is there a sign here?
There were. I have gotten them.
What did it say? What did it say?
The one behind there said, "I see you."
I see.
Nope, not one of mine then.
Okay, how many signs did you place?
I don't think I placed any. I thought I placed one, but I'd recognize it from what it said. Did you take a screenshot to ask whose it is?
No, because I know it was all Birdie. Because I talked with Birdie at the start of stream,
Birdie and Cloudy.
and she said that there were 32.
Okay.
So I went through, and there were 32, and everything was good.
There's 32.
32.
I was 32 once.
I will eventually be 32.
I hope I
Right.
never get to 32.
Dice, no, please do not die.
Jeez, Dice, don't go so dark there, God.
I choose to stop aging here now.
That is not possible. I'm sorry.
Well, technically.
Salty, can I just give you 5 of my years?
No, I would rather not have any of your years.
Wow. They're offering it to you,
Okay,
Salty.
I'll give it to X-Bar instead.
Alright, I get 5 more years?
Yeah.
Yippee.
That's the aging, not. Yeah. No.
Too late. I'm 25 now.
Dang it. Tried
Well, maybe
so
X-Bar
hard.
wants his more. Tally, why don't you ask?
Okay.
Well, for me, I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna somewhat act the same in about 5 years, so it's not a big deal to me.
Well, I mean, acting the same isn't the issue. Is your body the same?
Yeah.
Well, as long as I don't break any bones, probably.
Well, okay, you probably haven't had to experience any form of body dysmorphia in your life, and I'm glad at that. But like, as someone who has experienced certain degrees of body dysmorphia in your life, no. You don't know how your body's gonna be at any point in your time scale. And like, if I could choose to go back 5 years, I wouldn't want to at the moment because I would be in not good body. I would be in a body I hate.
Aw.
I mean,
my knees just sound like rubber bands.
If
every
I-
now and then.
I mean, hey, if body dysmorphia gives me, like, if they give me the ability to practically fold up like a lawn chair, I'm here for that.
That's not what body
It'd be
dysmorphia
funny.
is.
Nah, well, no, I'm just saying.
Dysphoria?
I don't know.
Dysmorphia is for like with people that like it doesn't have to. It's not dysphoria now.
Okay.
Yeah, dysmorphia
I think I
is
also thought it was
more
something different.
like dysmorphia is more you're not happy with your current body as it is, regardless of its connection directly towards gender. Dysphoria is specifically based off of like your gender expression. But dysmorphia is you don't like XYZ things about your body and want to shift it to a different direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not very picky. I'm
No, yeah, and
whatever
that's
the world
perfectly
gives
fine.
me, and I'm happy with it.
That is
I do
perfectly
say, I
fine,
wish I
and
didn't
more
need
power to
glasses.
you. See, like, yeah, majority of people that have glasses very much wish they don't have they didn't have glasses. Like,
Yeah.
it just ends up being a thing.
I bought this giant clock to put on the wall at night so I can tell what time it is in the middle of the night. It's just, I thought I could see a giant clock versus a little one.
Yeah. Oh wait, I did stupid. Oh wait, no I didn't.
Oh, speaking of which, I watched this anime a couple days ago, and it's one of those reincarnated animes. And a
Yes.
middle-aged man becomes like 15 again,
Okay.
and the biggest thing that he can think of is, my eyesight's better, my back is better, all this is better.
Yeah, this is kind of how a lot of people would go about if they, like, suddenly ended up in a 17 again situation.
Yeah.
Because like, that's the most notable thing that would occur, is suddenly your health is different.
You know, something that people don't think about is if they woke up and they were young again. They all, in all the TV shows and movies, they know the exact age that they are now. And I'm just like, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You might guess that
Yeah.
you're
I don't have an age
such and such
range.
age.
Well,
you
no,
can't-
but here's the thing. You would know what age you are because, like, time is a measured thing, and you could just check the date.
But let's
Oh,
say
that's
you
true.
woke up and you were young again. It wasn't the past, though.
Oh. Like I woke
like
up
a-
and I
Oh,
was,
yeah.
and suddenly in the condo that I currently own as an adult, I am suddenly, like, 20-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
20-ish.
Okay,
You
then
might
I am
not know
understanding.
that you're 20-ish. You might be 17-ish.
Yeah, okay, then I'm understanding you. Because, like, the only way you would be able to determine it is if it's specifically your body, if you have any specific markings on your body that are very much time dated. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you got this tattoo on this date. Oh, you got this scar on this date. Like, that type of thing.
Yeah. So you'd be like a different height, just slightly enough to annoy you. Or
Well, I mean, I mainly would just be, like, at a weight that I do not like, and that would suck.
isn't that something that's easy to fix?
No, that is something.
Maybe not,
That is
but-
something that is incredibly easy to fix. It's just I don't know. I haven't really thought of it in the context of I am still, like, living my adult life. Well, when my body got sent back to an earlier point in my existence, I always imagine it in, oh, this is a time travel scenario, and now I'm back in that life state as well as the body state. And, like, I don't enjoy the life state I was in more than 3 years ago.
Could you imagine your boss coming up to you and being like, I'm sorry to do this to you. You just look too much like a child and we have to fire you.
see, no. If I was sent back, like, 10 years, then it would be fine because I would still be a legal adult. And, like, I still have the degrees and everything. It's just, I would need to update all my IDs and everything. That's what I would need to do very quickly.
No one would buy that you're 30 years old.
Honestly, I think people would. I very much look older than I am.
That's fair.
So,
Sniffer,
I think I would probably pass.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just
if I went
imagining,
back
like, having a hard time
years?
reaching everything.
interesting. I stopped. Well, my height stopped growing for a while, at least 2 years ago. So I'd be alright for those 2 years.
Okay, let's go a little bit more extreme. 5 years. How'd you feel the next part?
Well, 5 years and I'd be 13. So I feel like
so young.
if I was
I
all
don't
the way
think
down to
anyone
13,
wants to
that'd
be
crazy.
13 ever.
I do not
If
wanna be
I was
13 again.
13 with the knowledge that I have now, I would actually be fine with that.
No, yeah, going back to when you were 13, time traveling back to when you were 13, but keeping all of your knowledge is a really amazing thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so just turning younger in general.
No,
Yeah,
in this
turning
scenario,
younger.
you wake up tomorrow in your 13-year-old body, but you're in the exact same room you went to sleep in today,
And the exact same time.
and the
Not
exact
time
same
travel.
time.
I don't
It's
think
not
my
time
wife
travel.
would
It's
agree with this.
suddenly you got like a 5% drop of the Fountain of Youth.
I
I
would.
mean, I wouldn't be able to date anybody.
I think I'd be chill with that. Just mainly because I don't really. I don't know. I don't feel like doing adult stuff yet. So if I have the opportunity not to do that yet, then absolutely.
What do you mean by this? Like, would you try and go back to school, or...
No. The most I would do probably is retake, like, I guess just get as much knowledge as I can, like retake a bunch of tests through school, or either through school or like online, to make sure that I know everything somewhat, and then to spend the rest of the time just chillax.
But here's the thing:
If nobody else is like, "Oh, you're 13," then
yeah,
this kind of completely works because my mom would. I'm pretty sure my mom would find with what's it called, with me just being like, "Okay, well now you're younger, so that means I get to actually focus on streaming and stuff for the entirety of my youth." I see this as a win-win.
Yeah, there are scenarios in which that could actually be a fairly good boon.
Yeah. It's also different when you literally just turned 18. I will say that.
You were only
It's a very
just
different answer.
you were only just on the cusp of being an adult. Like, it's not
Yeah.
it's not as different for us because like I'm 30. Going back to being a non-legal to not being an adult would be fairly terrifying because I have clawed my way to a lot of personal freedom, and I would not want society to rip that away from me because I'm now suddenly a teenager.
That's fair. I will say my friend's younger brother would be older than me, which would be weird. But yeah.
Okay, but like the way basically if I ended up being like suddenly I wake up tomorrow and I'm like 16. I would have to fast track my way to being considered an emancipated minor as quickly as humanly possible. Because I don't want to be around my folks anymore, ever. And that would basically force, like, me being around my folks again.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
And I don't think I would want to suddenly be struck with the you have a ticking time limit to become an emancipated minor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before any other legal ramifications hit. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't like that at all. Okay, I do need to fill up basically all of these shulkers with moss. Because I have so many more walls I will need to construct.
Okay. I have a would you rather now. Would you rather the scenario we just talked about? Or would you rather go back in time, but you age twice as slow?
So you go back in time, but your aging for that period of displaced time is at half?
Like by the time you're 40, you'll only look 20.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that'd be fun
how
to see.
far back are we talking here?
Let's say, I'm gonna just say 2010. It's gonna be a little different for everyone.
Oh,
2010.
X-Bar is not alive?
No, I'm 30. I'm 30.
Okay.
For 2010, yeah. 30.
No, but if you go back to 3 years old and you're aging at half rate, then that means by the time you would be, so you're 18 minus 3, 15 divided by 2. So X-Bar would look 7.5 at 18.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound great.
Oh, that would.
It would be funny.
That would be. People would be studying you like what form of this like weird like of this aging abnormality would you be? No, but your parents would instantaneously be like, why isn't he developing correctly?
My grandparents may be that way, but my mom, as long as I tell her, she'll probably be like, okay, I guess. Because I don't have another answer. I'm not gonna.
No,
they'll probably take me over to the doctor or whatever, but as soon as they say, yeah, you should get this, nope. We are both very much anti, like, oh, let's see and test this thing and experiment. Unless it's health related.
No, but that's the question, whether or not it would end up being health related. And there's no way a medical professional wouldn't be like, this is probably health related. And depending on how well your local healthcare is, you might end up with some type of child service person being so like, young. Your child needs these things.
Fair section.
So
this leads to other questions like how long will it take you to actually look like an adult?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, if I went back to 2010.
It's so weird because nobody called it 2010. They all called it 2010.
Oh my god, I would be 15. I would be 15. Ew. I'd be in high school. I'd be just figuring out I'm gay. I'd be having a crush on one of my friends.
You'd have all the knowledge though. I'm being
but here's the problem. I would have all the knowledge I currently have, but that would mean that I would have all the knowledge of my parents being horrible people I never want to be around, and I have over a decade of living with them. Unless I make significantly different choices. Like, unless before this I memorized what would be, like, the winning lotto tickets the day after I turn 18, like, I don't think I would want to do this. Like, I don't know. All of these scenarios, my whole impetus is very much, how do I make sure that I am not dealing with my biological family in any way, shape, or form, and can get out of there as quickly as humanly possible. No, like, if you said go back to, like, 2015, like, that's mid-college for me. No, that's like the start of college for me. I'm an adult. I'm a legal adult at that point, and I would know all of the pitfalls that I would suffer through for college previously, and I would know where to put my focus and everything. Hell, frickin' yeah, I would do that. I would deal with the horrible summers.
Someone knocked on my door, and they were not my food, so I got
Oh, you've been gone for a little bit. What did you last hear?
You were freaking out about being 15 again.
Okay. Long story short, I don't want to have to deal with my biological parents in any way, shape, or form. So if it's any point where I would go before 2014, I would have to say no. If it's any point after that, tentative yes.
Side question about that. Would you try and start BunchaSquares early?
I would try and contact Bub early.
That might be hard, especially like
hey, Bub. I know that you don't know me, but...
Here's what I would probably start doing. I would probably, like, directly through college, start up a YouTube channel directly and start getting onto Minecraft instantaneously. Like, current Minecraft knowledge of building techniques applied to, like, older Minecraft could do a lot, and I know how certain stuff would work, so I already have some of these skills that I can start off with. So I could potentially leverage that, end up getting a much better YouTube channel going, and then contact Bub and become friends with Bub.
Now, would you be scared to change someone's future in ways you were not expecting?
I mean, the point. Here's the thing: the moment this occurs, I am not. My previous timeline means nothing because I have been fundamentally altered to the point that I am a completely different person.
BRB.
I am spitting fire here, and she has to go and get her food. Mother of God. Stream, can you believe this? We're spitting fire here, and she has to go for her food. Also, Stream, I hope you're actually enjoying this, whoever is still watching. Because this is just now random chat.
Nonsense that's happening.
While I'm farming moss. That's what this has become at this point for the last bit of stream.
Are you physically farming moss?
I have a moss farm.
Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, how much moss do you need? Because I have 20 double chests over here. I'm pretty sure. But
I'm sorry, you have 20 double chests?
It's probably more like 15, but you have to remember I have a moss farm. I just run it for bone meal all the time.
Okay, I have multiple shulkers. Can I just fill up?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, my moss farm's also been running while we've been chatting, so yeah, just take as much as you want.
I am on my way.
Guilt.
Oh.
Freehanding.
Oh, right, you don't technically have a portal there, so I have to use Skyfares.
Nope. Yep.
Make a damn
By
portal
the end of the
somewhere.
season, I will have a portal.
I know! Everyone wants to make a portal that is actually incorporated into their base in some way, shape, or form. I get it. But it's just, I want to be there at your place. I want to use rockets to go and get to your place.
But Skyfare's place is so pretty. It's an
I
excuse for
know
people to go and
Skyfare's
visit
place
it.
is pretty. It's very enjoyable. I like being there. But I'd rather not have to go there to get to you.
Sorry if I had to run to grab my food.
We stated various things throughout that. Anyway, what I was meaning is the moment that this would occur, my previous timeline would not mean anything because I have become such a fundamentally different person that in any way replicating what that timeline was will not work in any way, shape, or form. So, it's just I will change whatever on Earth I need to. Like, I mean, I will, who knows what I would do. If I knew, like, really, really specific details, like, who knows who's not going to continue living.
Yeah.
This is said in the context of current year and current administration. You understand? You all understand who I mean. I'm not just wanting to murder, okay?
Yes, fair enough, fair enough.
Do I like this? I don't know. I'd probably have to do something like, that kind of drawing lines in your head for Minecraft is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Always fun.
Alright, 2 stacks of this.
Yeah, Cube, sorry that became political, but, like, there's no way that can't become political.
We live in the day and age where everything is political.
Indeed, and that
Thank
sucks.
Oh my goodness, you dyed your hair that way? Do you know what that means?
I want everyone to be kind to one another, but no one will be, and it's just like, but it's so much easier. It's so much easier if you just all cooperate.
She'll cooperate with the cooperative.
We need a goal to unite the people. We need to all go to the moon again.
Legitimately, that
We
would
all
be
need to go
helpful to some degree, is having, like, a unified goal.
Yeah.
Oh, it would get political again when the first country finds oil on the moon.
There is no
Oh,
possible
no, yeah.
way for there to be oil on the moon. Oil can only exist where there were microorganisms that would die in anoxic seabed environments and thus not decay, so that geologic processes could crush them into a carbon-rich soup. That's what
Thank you,
oil
Bill.
is.
Thank you, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh my
You know,
god,
when I say
Tally,
oil, I
shut
mean
it.
Anything that might be worth it. Like, it could be gold, it could be anything.
There wouldn't be coal on the moon either!
I
There
said
were no
gold.
forests on the moon!
I said gold!
Okay, there could be
Gold.
gold on the moon, yeah. But, like, moon mining is just gonna be a thing that happens, okay? It's just gonna happen. There's no doubt about it. But, like,
2120 Moon War.
space is currently, what is it? the divine providence of all humanity, I think is the term. It's basically like everything that is in space is destined for future generations, or is how like it's been established in law. But like whether or not that works is a question. What didn't you mean you have like multiple double chests? Because like these aren't multiple double chests.
Over here.
Nice. Stop leaving.
Oh, they're here.
This is what I was moving into here. Yeah, they're like all along these walls, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was taking from the actual farm itself.
I mean, that's a good idea. It means they can actually stock up again. Yeah, when I actually put real colors into this, it'll probably look better.
Well, I mean, you were just getting the form language down for that, right?
Yeah. Just kind of freehanding it. Just like
yeah, we'll get your form down and then see if you like the form and then get your colors in.
I know. I'm just very indecisive.
Oh
just
my
me.
God, make decisions.
No. whenever I'm playing games with my friends, Kessin always is like, you know, why don't you make any decisions? And I'm just like, because I don't want to. This is too much effort. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Becky!
Gary.
Oh my God, Becky. Make a decision in your life.
Okay, there we go.
Hooray, I can sit down and not be called elsewhere. Oh.
Ooh!
Nice.
I have a would you rather.
Okay.
Heat vision or ice breath.
Can you control it?
You have control of this as if it is a superpower, yes.
What if I sneeze? Like, do I control if I'm using the power at that point?
I mean, are you usually, like, forcibly breathing out when you sneeze? Are you, like, potentially activating
very,
the
very
eyes when you
loud
sneeze?
Explosives. I have, like, really huge sneezes.
Well,
I sneeze, everybody in the house knows about it.
Well, I would imagine you would end up doing some ice sneezes then. In that scenario. But, like, would you also have, like, accidental power misfire with heat vision?
Well, here's a question. Is the heat vision controllable, or are you like Scott?
I think the better option is that it is controllable. It's Superman version heat vision.
I think I'd have way more fun with ice breath. I'd ice skate to work. Everybody would hate me, but I'd ice skate.
That just sounds so Colorado. like there has never been a thing you have said that makes me think that, oh yeah, she's entirely from Colorado. But this is the most Colorado thing that you could ever say.
That moment is when everything changed.
Like, you'd find a random ice track on the road and you'd be like, oh, there goes Dicey again to work.
The amount of it's also car accidents, people without snow tires.
People would always have to have snow tires. We kind of do have to always have snow tires anyways.
Yeah.
That's full.
Where was that
that's
saw
full,
blade?
That's full. That's full. That's full.
Here it is.
That's full.
I wonder if I could solely fight global warming with it.
Well, yes, and
Dice versus global warming.
that would be
The
interesting.
movie.
What area of effect would you need to make
I
that
don't
worth it? Like,
I want to know the maths on this. That's what I want to know.
I suppose if you manage to stop the Atlantic Gyre, you would shut down that entire heat transfer pathway, and that would cause a little ice age. But you would have to be like doing consistent breathing to freeze freeze a very specific area.
I would have to you'd have to consistently breathe, which I'm not that good at. So.
Oh wait, no, that would actually do the opposite, because the way that gyre works, because it's the North Atlantic oceanic gyre that's like transporting warm water northward and cold water southward. It's the reason why the UK is so much warmer than Newfoundland, even though they're on the same latitude. It's it's because of those currents and everything. And the thing that is like weakening that current is snowmelt, because the thing that's driving the current is colder, the warm water getting colder, getting more laden with salt in the water, and sinking into the deep. And because of all the melt water, it's actually like not sinking as much, because it's not getting as heavily salt laden from the temperature drop, which is why it's kind of stopping. And if that stops entirely, then there's no heat coming in, and then the entire thing shuts down for a bit, and there's a cold snap. That's what happened with the little ice age in some theories, I think.
Well, I just have to mess with the weather people too.
Yeah, but if you started freezing that area specifically in a consistent way, it would instead improve the gyre, which would actually normalize weather patterns more, which might actually result in more established ice cover, because more water is coming up in that zone from like storms moving upward. Climate is really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a way you could utilize ice breath to actually like influence global climate, but I'm not sure how you would practically do it. The best possible superpower, I think, for manipulating global climate is manipulation of carbon, because then you just suck CO2 out of the atmosphere. And like that's like my major daydream is, I suddenly get those abilities, and I'm now growing a giant sphere of graphite in the middle of Massachusetts Bay.
You know, some like little kid would have to come up to you with a superpower, be like, "Can you please make it snow?"
Yes, that's the other like thing in Ice Breath's favor is snow days. Snow days would be so good. Heat vision, I'm not sure how like practical it would be.
I'd use it for welding.
Like spot welding for sure. Spot welding would be amazing for that. And then there's the whole aspect of like, your food's just a little like the microwave hasn't done its job properly, so your food's just a little tiny bit cold, so you just like quickly zap it.
Now, do we know if this is like pure light heat vision, or do we have to worry about exposing others to radiation?
See, that's the other question. Yeah, is this some type of high frequency energy that could potentially irradiate somebody, or is this just infrared heat?
Yeah.
And then you also, because it's heat vision, are you possibly gonna burn somebody?
I think it's
Let me look
just
into
a
your
matter
eyes
of
really
time.
quick. My eyes.
I think it's just a matter of time before you accidentally hurt someone with that.
Yeah. But the cold breath, you could also accidentally hurt someone easily, too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, both of those
Cost a little
scenarios
too
have
Would
very
be
much...
on lists of like, oh yeah, we can't let you.
Well, okay, either option you would be put on a no-fly list.
Okay, yeah, true.
Because accidental activation of any type of superpower on a plane is probably a thing that wouldn't be allowed, without like very specific like clearances given and like safety instructionals taught and all that jazz. Now I'm just thinking about My Hero Academia's like aviation history now, and like how would they have gone about like plane safety? Because they do have commercial flights and everything in that universe. Because they do end up flying to other countries. It's not just military fighters.
Didn't they all go to like war or something, and then they rebuilt from there?
So
I think a lot of it would have to be trust value.
Yeah, like I think because like for the anime specifically, they're like midpoint within like basically a war. So like
There'd have to be like, there's no way we can let you on a plane, sort of thing.
Yeah, like that would end up happening. Let's see, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put all of this,
We're sorry, sir. Because of your superpower, you just literally do not fit in the plane.
No, yeah, that's actually that is a thing that would have to be considered as well, yeah. Because there are some, there's always that chance of like, oh, your power has resulted in you being a massive creature.
Oh, you know what would be a very profitable power in that universe? Teleportation, or like opening up wormholes or something.
Oh, yeah.
Instantaneous travel. You'd be raking in the money with that.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You don't just want DoorDash, you want quick and super fast DoorDash? Alright, but it's gonna cost you.
Yeah. Which I think is honestly like I very much enjoy My Hero Academia for everything it is, but like because it because like a thing that naturally it would occur in that society is, oh, if everyone has superpowers, you've got to limit who is using the superpowers so it's not absolute chaos. It would mean that utilizing that power for your business wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
So, well, wouldn't really work in like a legal sense, at least for My Hero Academia's universe.
Now, something to think about is we only see how the rules apply to that universe within Japan. We don't know how it is elsewhere.
Yeah, true. We are seeing it only from Japan's perspective. There is there certainly would be like different perspectives of how it would all work in different countries, but like it's not really explored. So, who knows? Anyway, it's now 9 p.m. We have been waffling on for about an hour at the end of this stream.
And you still don't have the ocean drain? I can't believe you.
Dice, I will bury you somewhere in this ocean. How dare you? Anyway.
I'm just expecting to find my head now in the hole somewhere.
I'm pulling out a sticky note for no reason. Dice head in some horrifying beings maw in biome.
Kind of like my head inside of the sandworm or the terracotta worm. I don't know.
Yes. I mean, the majority of the server base is going to be represented in my biome anyway, in form of redacted. But like, y'all will know about that come like fall when I start actually making those.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Anyway,
is mine gonna be a big pufferfish?
What are you talking about?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Moving on from that, I'm gonna actually stop the stream at this point. So I'm gonna leave group, stop the stream, and then probably come back. So I'll see y'all in a bit.
I'm also gonna finish up stream so I can eat dinner.
Yeah. Back in a bit. So, that was fun, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. I hope you've enjoyed stream. We will be back next Thursday, because I don't think there's anything happening that is going to prevent me from streaming next Thursday, so probably next Thursday for more Ocean Drain progressive stuff. Hopefully I will have gathered a lot of materials for the flying machines and everything, and we can spend that stream doing monument runs in the resource world, so I can get sponges, because I want to make sure I got plenty of sponges before I start the drain. And then if that all goes well, then the stream after that will be the start of the drain. So yeah, look forward to that. Oh, and if I manage to do editing, look forward to possible episodes as well, because woo, episodes. Alright, I will see you later. Scatter to wherever you so choose. Good having you. Bye.